Alright, and welcome. I believe everything should be working fine. I believe so indeed. Yeah, welcome to Zenless 1.2. I'm gonna have to turn on the audio level though. Yeah. So basically, version 1.2 has released and that contains some new content. And the chapter 4 of the Phaethon story, or main story basically. And that's what the intention for today will be, to play through the... probably not the entire story. We'll have to see about that one. Give me just one moment. Just gotta quickly check something. Nope, we should be good to go. Okay. So yeah, version 1.2 released, and they have included some new stuff with that. There is some regular stuff, I guess. Because now if you for example go into a thingy, I'm not gonna do dailies, but not this one, but you now have presets. So if you always have a specific team, you no longer have to bother constantly selecting all three. I'm getting worried about the YouTube stream again, because I can see it buffering all the time, but it looks to be fine. What did they also add? Well, plenty of new content. We do have new characters, of course. I believe we have started off with Caesar in the first half, and then we'll have Burnice in the second half. Something I wanted to mention something as well. Oh yeah, if you don't do your dailies, well, you at least get to keep something, because they have now also added this backup battery charge, which works identically to Star Rail, Genshin Ventium. Who knows? And yeah, obviously new battle pass and so on. Nothing interesting in that one, that aspect. Oh yeah, one more thing that I have added is the fact that you can. Obviously, they are trying to improve this as well, so it's not gonna be just so they add more, I believe all characters you have in the future. But in the meanwhile, you can, for now at least, as far as I know, switch between Wise and Bell right now. And if I understood that correctly, you can also switch to some of the Sons of Calydon characters that will get introduced to, I believe, Burnice and Caesar. You can play with both, or you can't play with both, I believe, but you can use them to like walk around. So if I guess if I switch Bell, I can walk around as Bell, even though I don't actually have her as my main character, which is quite interesting. But yeah, anyway, so that's what's been going on in the game. Kind of is a little bit more laggier, to be honest, but we'll see about that one. Anyway, so I believe to start chapter 4 I have to talk with Belle, so I guess let's go inside the video store, because that's where the marker is. Oh, there you go. Well, let's get started with chapter 4 then. And Belle, what's up? What do you have to tell me? Yeah, Wise got something to share. Shepard just contacted us. Okay. Why Shepard? It is gonna be around 6 years lately for work and he wants to meet. So, any idea what's up? Oh! Yeah, so this is the actual story. We got him to help us scope out commissions in the Outer Ring so we could track down Perlman, right? That's why he's reaching out. Got time to meet him now, Wise? Yep, yes we do. So let's go. And of course, we're about to enter the story mode. Let's do that. Good thing the story is pretty empty right now. I'll close up and ask him to swing by. Alright. Well, time to get a commission for the Outer Ring. Let's see what we can expect. Not long after, Shepard walks into the store.
My old friends, the two Phaethons. It's been a while. How have you both been lately?
Not too bad, thanks to you. Of course, things would be even better if you could get us the business we need.
Now, to be fair, technically I've met Shepard not too long ago, because I think it was last week where I leveled up to max. And of course, he also reaches out by when you do that.
Oh,
But let's see what
yeah.
Shepard has to
Well,
offer
when
for
you
us
say it
in
like
the
that,
Outer
I'm
Ring.
not quite sure how to put the next part.
Seems like you got bad news, or it seems like you're about to disappoint us. Let's go with bad news.
Seems you don't have any good news for us today.
Please hear me out. It's completely out of my hands. The
Oh?
city has recently beefed up security measures for the election. Not just on the main roads. They've also got people stationed on the hollow exits leading to the Outer Ring.
So can we not reach those, or... No, I'm pretty sure we can still reach the Outer Ring. I guess it's just that commissions probably have brought up a little.
Although there have always been quite a few Outer Ring smugglers using the hollows for transport, risks have skyrocketed recently, and most clients have given up on doing business in the city for now.
I see. So it's not that we can't reach the Outer Ring anymore. It's just simply that commissions have dried up.
Even if you find someone willing to risk it, those small fry definitely won't have what
At
you're
least that's
looking
how I
for.
understand it.
So you passed up on my valuable commission to do business in the Outer Ring. You're looking for a reliable source of intel, right?
You do know as well, or better not jump to conclusions, alright? Let's go for one.
It seems you know us all too well, Shepard.
I do wonder what, how it'll
Well,
be
we've
like.
been partners for a while now. Don't worry, I don't need to know the details.
Because from my understanding, the Outer Ring is basically almost entirely desert. Not like the city we're in.
Though I don't have any business for you, I didn't come here for nothing. Here's my 2 dennies. If you're looking for information, try to get in with the Outer Ring biker gangs.
And that's how we get connected to the Sons of Calydon.
Biker gangs?
Because obviously we know that they're basically a biker gang already.
The people of the Outer Ring live far apart, and the transportation of supplies relies heavily on the biker gangs. They're well respected among the residents.
I think about it. I
and
do
nothing
wonder why it's
happens
being
there
it's
without
called
them knowing
Outer
about
Ring.
it.
Like, is New Eridu basically the only place where the area surrounding New Eridu basically the only place where people live? And it's like the rest of it, I guess, a big hollow? I don't know.
It's unfortunate that this option is beyond the scope of my business, so this is all the help I can offer you.
Are we just gonna travel to the Outer Ring and then like try and find a biker gang?
Well, that's all I have to say. I'll let you get back to your business. If you change your mind and want to make some easy money in the near future, feel free to contact me anytime.
Thanks. We'll think about it. See ya.
Thinking about the big amount of characters I still want to level up. Yes, please. Alright, even though we got some useful intelligence.
You got a useful piece of intel, but it definitely won't make finding Pearlman any easier.
We have no other choice. The Outer Ring is completely out of our scope of operations. Speaking of which, finding intel on Pearlman has been harder and harder in the city lately. Even Fairy hasn't been able to find any useful leads.
To be fair, I don't think I'm surprised on that one.
Wise. Don't you think this whole thing is strange?
Oh, to be fair, yeah, we should be able to, you know, dig fairly deep into, like, literally everything. I do think it kind of makes sense for her also to not know anything, because, like, Perman just basically sailed off into nothingness. So who knows? What's so strange? I get what you're saying. But to be fair, if but that's a hard question, I think. In theory, Fairy runs, or like, if someone runs into Perman, in theory, Fairy might be able to track him down based on, you know, being able to hack basically everything or something. But at the same time, let's just ask her.
What's so strange about it?
Think about it, Wise. The Outer Ring might be vast and sparsely populated, but for someone to survive there, they still have to come into contact with other people.
Now that's obviously true, but the question of course is like, how would Fairy track whoever's had in or was in contact with them down, you know?
Perlman's escape caused
Oh,
quite a stir.
yeah, true,
and
fair.
public security is looking for him. You'd think there'd be all kinds of intel on him by now.
That's true. Everyone knows who Perlman is and like that he escaped, so
How does a living, breathing person disappear into thin
that's a
air?
fair point. It's not just fair, you know, on the interwebs basically, but it's also people in theory should be able to recognize him. The question, of course, is do they care? Days earlier, not long after the airship hijacking incident, somewhere in the Outer Rings old Oilfield district.
I said I give up! You win!
Now that's more like it, old man. If you'd spoken up sooner, we could have saved ourselves the effort. All right. Any other challengers?
And that's Caesar.
Anyone else? Big Daddy, we got the Spark Stone. Now you can't say it's not the right time for us to join the Tord Inferno.
So that's over in the first introduction into the Sons of Calydon with Caesar. Not entirely sure who you are. And I forgot if this is either Lucy, I think, or no, this is also Lucy, I believe.
We, the Sons of Calydon,
I'm pretty
are
sure.
the strongest. This time I'm gonna swipe while the iron's hot and seize the Overlord's throne.
Nope. There we go.
Strike while the iron's hot, you idiot.
The Overlord.
Well, our first one of our first introductions is them kind of fighting against each other, but
Caesar,
let's
well,
see.
my opinion hasn't changed. Since you've earned the right, go test the waters.
Huh? Aren't you coming with us?
I'm retired. This kind of action-packed stuff should be left to the young'uns.
And who's this?
Besides, someone's got
I believe Caesar was introduced as like the chief of the Sons of Calydon.
Caesar! Big Daddy! We found something
Does it
amazing
mean this
over
guy
there.
is Calydon? I'm not quite sure. I guess we're about to see.
Oh, it's an airship.
Oh,
This is the first time I've seen one up close.
well, there you go.
Hey, Caesar.
This is presumably where Perlman ended up.
Such a serious accident.
Yep, there you go. There he
Lucky
is.
to be alive.
There's gonna be with the Sons of Calydon.
I feel like I've seen this face before.
It's not just any guy. This is the defendant in that vision case from the city.
Okay, so they are aware. Okay, who he is.
He's on the public security's most wanted list.
So now the question, of course, becomes: do they just like throw him to public security, or are they just going to like ignore him and like take him hostage or something? We'll see.
So much money! Enough to drink nitro fuel like water for the next 30 years! Enough to buy 5 steel tusks? Public security sure is generous.
Well, he's most wanted for a reason.
Public security.
Uh-oh, he's gonna try and run away, isn't he?
Don't hand me over to public security. I'm begging you. I know who the real mastermind is. I have evidence of their crimes.
I'm pretty sure you said this before, but you never showed one.
Evidence.
At this time, inside random play, well, we now know that Perlman is with Calydon. Now, how are we going to go to the Outer Ring?
Perlman is even still alive.
Well, he barely is, I would say.
We can still rely on Hand for the sacrifice investigation, but the Cunning Hares' lawsuit won't be on hold like this forever, will it?
Master, second assistant. There is an incoming call from Billy.
Oh,
Should I connect the call for you?
okay, Billy's calling
Speak of the
us.
devil. Fairy, put the call through.
Now the question, of course, what does Billy want?
Oh, manager, you're home. I just sent you a message, but you didn't reply.
I don't think you'd have info that fast about Perlman's existence. Belle and I are both here. What's up? Or sorry, there were customers in the store earlier. Let's go with customers.
Sorry, I was dealing with some customers. didn't check my phone.
because that's basically what happened.
Manager, I have something really important to tell you, but I prefer to do it face to face.
And then, how about you come by?
I'm at the corner behind Bardic Needle. Can you meet me there?
Billy, that's not far away.
I was about to ask,
Why
why
don't
is
you
not,
just
why
go to
is
the
he just
store?
not entering? I mean, it's technically close, but you know the managers, you can just knock.
Because the vehicle I'm driving won't fit through.
What?
Wait. A public security officer is coming over. I gotta talk to them real quick.
What is he driving?
Hey, so I'm hanging up. I'll be waiting. I'm counting on you.
I mean, I guess if it's a van, it probably won't fit in the
What is
parking
Billy
lot.
talking about? The Cunninghairs usually park their car in our parking lot, don't they?
Yeah, but I guess if it's a van or something, it wouldn't fit in there.
But since you said so, Wise, you should go meet him.
But then the big question is, what is he doing? Well, time to find out. Hey, Billy at the corner. Oh yeah, there he is. Behind, at the back behind that corner, basically. It's gonna be a van or a full truck, I guess. And Sons of Calydon. Well, I guess that's how we actually end up meeting them,
Oh, manager.
or at least
that
get a
was quick.
connection to them. Billy, did you change jobs? Billy, did you strike it rich? Let's go with change jobs.
Billy.
Because we do know that
you
the
love Cunninghairs? What's with
the
leads
Cunninghairs
and
are
bounties stuck in this
fairly
building?
in-depth. Well, yes, no, I think they technically have paid it off. But they're still fairly poor, so there's that.
No way. I'm pretty happy with my life now. And besides, the boss hasn't paid me 1 denny of my bonus yet. This truck and the Bangbu both belong to the Sons of Calydon, one of the Outer Ring biker gangs. The truck has a new Eridu entry pass, and recently non-residents have had to queue for a long time to get in and out of the city. So I'm helping them transport goods. After all, I used to work for them.
Oh. So not only do we have just Billy, it's not a case of Billy just picking on a random job, you have an actual connection with them. That's good to know. I didn't know you spent time in the Outer Ring, or so you know the biker gangs. Let's go with the one.
I didn't know you've spent time in the Outer Ring.
Yeah, actually I lived in the Outer Ring for a while. It was a stroke of luck that eventually brought me to the city. Manager, we can chat about this later. I have something important to tell you.
Some background info of Billy, that's good to know.
The Sons of Calydon
Right, let's
have intel on
see.
Pearlman.
Well, we already know that from the comic scene earlier. But now there's the official news. Is this info reliable, or what exactly is the intel? Let's ask about the intel first and then
What kind
ask
of
him
intel
if
do
he
they have
considers it
specifically?
reliable.
I asked, but that's info they don't give up easily. Manager, the Sons of Calydon know we're looking for Pearlman. They said they can provide exclusive intel on one condition. They want to talk
Okay,
business with
that's
Phaethon
quite
face-to-face.
interesting. So obviously we do know, as the outsider, I guess we do know what's up, but Phaethon right now doesn't. Quite interesting. They want to meet the proxy.
You mean they're looking for a proxy?
No, I'm pretty sure they want to meet Phaethon in particular.
They didn't put it like that, but that's my guess. Manager, though we really need Pearlman for the case we're handling, Nicole said we owe you, so you have the final say on who to work with. Anyway, I'll be helping the Sons of Calydon upgrade their Bangbu and purchase supplies in the city over the next few days, and then I'll head out to meet them. If you want to meet them
Alright.
face to face, you should come with me.
Oh, we definitely will. No way around that one. But first, let's consult with Belle and see what she thinks. And apparently she's already standing outside. Why did you do that? But anyway,
Wise, you're back. What did Billy want to talk about?
well, surprise, we have found our biker gang.
The Sons of Calydon, one of the Outer Ring biker gangs, has info on Pearlman, but they want to talk business face to face. Wise, what do you think?
Oh, we have a clue? Or since they need proxy. But in theory, we don't know them yet, so there's no way we could have a actual clue. Let's go with 2, since they need a proxy.
Probably need a proxy, our chances of getting info on Perlman are quite high.
Right, but they want you to go to the Outer Ring in person. There are too many unknowns.
And that's a fair point. Billy will be there. The group's reputation seems pretty good. Yeah, let's go with Billy.
Billy will be there too. Plus, he's still doing favors for his old boss, so they must get along well.
That's true. Now, of course, there's also the possibility that, you know, Billy's in something with them, but I don't think that'll be the case. He seems to be with the cunning hairs for like a long while already.
Alright, I
So
get it.
don't think it's something that they're basically just, you know, trying to
The good thing is that the Outer Ring isn't under New Eridu's jurisdiction.
get this, like,
and
get something
proxies
from our
can
bad
operate
side or
there
something. Who
unrestricted.
knows?
So we don't have to worry about anyone finding out that we're Phaethon. Wise, you should spend the next couple of days preparing for the trip and taking care of any loose ends.
Interesting that. So I wasn't sure about like how the outer ring operates, but there you go. It's outside of New Eridu's jurisdiction, which is quite interesting. I've contacted Billy and told him about their decision. Are all set for the adventure? Well, I'm ready whenever, I would say. And once again, storytelling mode. You're as quick as ever, Wise. Looks like we're just waiting on Billy now. And soon the day of departure arrives. Really looking forward to it. You're heading to the Outer Ring with Billy today, Wise. Have a safe journey. You should go meet Billy at the usual spot. While there aren't many smart devices we can utilize outside the city, Perry and I will keep an eye on you both. So yeah. Well, they do have phones outside, so as we just saw in the scenes as well. So we should not be dropping off completely. There you are, Mitchell. Let's hit the road. Outer Ring, here I come. Alright, let's see. We have officially entered Chapter 4 to the Inferno. So let's see. Not long later, on a highway of the Outer Ring.
Whoa, it stretches on forever.
That's actually a fairly good point. How big is the Outer Ring?
What do you think, manager? The Outer Ring scenery is pretty nice, right? It's also super fun to drive here.
But this
Also
road
in
is
the-
too close to a hollow, and there are so many other hollows around.
Interesting to know that there are just hollows everywhere.
There's nothing we can do about it. The Outer Ring lacks ether technology, making it hard to eliminate hollows. They can't even mine ether resources. Hey, you see that big guy over there?
That machinery.
So does that mean the Outer Ring just gets eaten up by hollows one by one?
Is it an oil pump?
Oh, you're good. This area is called the Old Oil Field. The residents here still rely on petroleum for their
Quite
livelihoods.
interesting, not gonna lie.
Wait!
We're about to crash, aren't we?
What's up with that truck?
Yeah, that may be a problem.
We're gonna crash!
Billy, turn right! Drive into the hollow!
Alright, and suddenly things have become quite a journey. Now, what is this guy doing?
Oh my, oh my.
The guy in the background kind of reminds me of Avengerian, but he's obviously not him.
Interesting. They actually drove into the hollow.
Did they know that
Here I thought
we're
I'd get to see some explosive carnage.
that we were Phaethon? I don't think so.
Lord Lucius, I did what you asked. Please, spare me.
And
Please spare me.
the Sons of Calydon might be nice. We don't know yet, but other gangs obviously aren't.
Although the Sons of Calydon meeting their end in a hollow only earns a 61 from me, I'll let it slide this time considering your hard
Well,
work.
funnily enough, I don't think they'll meet their end.
I hope that
considering
in the
it's not even the
future,
Sons
you'll
of
remember
Calydon
this
driving
lesson and
it.
Stop meddling in things that you shouldn't. The second in command of the Vanquishers colluding with an ether corporation in the city? That's not a joke you should make lightly.
Those looks like Outer Ring hates Naruto. That's my take from that one. Let's see.
Manager! Manager! Are you
Right, we have fallen into the hollow, but we should be fine, I would say. I'm fine, don't worry. My hand. Let's go fine.
I'm fine, Billy. Don't worry.
Even with, or Wise, I'm pretty sure, is gonna be really good at adapting to the ether, not just with the bamboo.
You hit your head on my arm just now. It made a really loud sound. That oil tanker heading straight for us was terrifying. We only made it thanks to your quick thinking. And the vehicle isn't totaled. But we've fallen into a hollow now. What's our next move?
Well, we're gonna have to get out somehow. Let's see what we have that we can use. Or before falling into the hollow, I send a message to Belle. I guess Belle will be acting as our proxy now. The proxy's proxy, basically. Let's go
Before we
just
fell into the
tell him.
hollow, I sent a distress signal to Belle. She'll find a way to help us from the outside.
Obviously, I wonder if she knows how to even find
That's
us.
great! It's a relief to hear that.
Maybe Fairy can pull up some connection logs. I don't know.
Manager,
From an electric phone.
both of you have a special condition that means you can't be in the hollow for too long, right?
Oh. Wait, hang on.
Don't worry. There's anti-corruption serum in the truck that I helped buy, as well as some discarded hollow data piles from the city.
I was expecting Billy to not Billy, Wise and Belle to actually be able to stay in the hollow for like a long time, but it looks like it's the opposite. Really, it looks like we have a way out.
Billy, that's how we escape from the hollow.
Oh?
There must be a carrot in the Sons of Calydon's bamboo. Plus, the new data from the data piles.
Looks like we can use them. Let's see.
Wait, you're a proxy! You can calculate a path out of the hollow! Alright, let's get to work installing the data piles!
Well then. It's just gonna be Billy. Yep, there we go.
Got the data piles.
Okay, installing 3 should be enough. We've got ethereals.
Wait, I just only have Billy to find, but that should be fine, I would say.
Don't worry, manager. I'll handle it.
Yep. It's going decently. It just takes a little while to attack, but should not be a problem. Let's see. One is down. That one is soon to follow. And there we go. But now, I'm gonna guess, yep, there we go. More enemies. Another one, another wave probably, yep. I would guess a fourth wave after this one. That would correspond to the progress at least. Oh no, what? I guess as long as if I just move them out of there, and I guess that would also be fine. Realize that. Yep, there you go.
Got one installed.
Okay, this is the wrong
Manager,
direction.
Let's go to the next location.
Let's see. We are officially in the outer ring. As we can see, it's quite deserty.
Manager, find someplace safe to take cover.
Okay, so I guess as long our goal would be to like get him out of the ring, if possible. Not inside, please. Just barely inside. Damn it. Okay. Right, there we go.
In my sight.
Can you please stay outside? Thank you very much. 42%. We're halfway done with the second one. And there you go. That's the enemy. This enemy gun. Well, of course we have more to follow. Let's see. Time to use the ultimate.
Starlight, shine bright.
Unfortunately, did not just kill them all, but It did a good enough job, of course. And there we go, that should be it. I don't think we'll have more. Yep, there we go. That's the second one.
Right. Just one data pile left. Let's move.
Now the question of course is... Also, I want to double check. Hey, did I did, but I can't get it anymore. Well, that sucks. Anyway. Electromagnetic interference, okay. Right, next one. Where was it? Looks like no in here just yet.
I'll take care of these guys in no time. How are you holding up? Oh, good. I can manage. Huh? Did you hear that?
Why do I feel like we're about to have even bigger enemies approaching us? Probably. But it's not doing too hard, I just noticed. We're halfway down in the lives, or you only have half health left, but looks like that was it. Oh, cutscene. Of course, our outer ring will also
Back
have
to the car and get out of here. You can do it, man.
bigger enemies.
I'm really not built for this level of activity.
Oh look, it's me. Anyway. Yeah, how about you get in the car or run? Or maybe not. Because we have someone joining us.
Fix this.
It's been a hot minute, little bro. Oh, so this is the proxy I've heard so much about.
Really calling Caesar Big Sis. I don't think they're related in, like, as in a family sense, but I guess they know each other a lot.
You've gone a bit rusty.
Also, I still... What are you even doing, Belly? Anyway. Not sure
here we
who this
go.
other guy is.
Time to shine.
But looks like we'll have them joining us. Anyway, yep, we have Caesar joining us in this one. Let's say character tutorial season 1. An introduction in Caesar, basically. Perfect block is triggered when an enemy attacks you just after you activate the EX special attack, parry counter, or perform a shield strike to trigger interrupt. This will block the incoming attack's damage and counter with a shield strike. Pressing shield special attack after allows you to activate the EX special attack or powered shield bash without consuming any energy. Interrupt during the activation of an enemy skill. Hitting enemies with an attack interrupts the current action. When Caesar activates EX special attack, parry counter, a chain attack, or an ultimate, she grants all special members the shield radiant Aegis. We get a shield. While radiant Aegis is active, the shield holder's attack and anti-interrupt level will be increased. When assist points are sufficient, hold basic attack to launch basic attack dead end, doing 1 assist point. This throws her shield into attack surrounding enemies and pulls small enemies closer. Okay.
Alright, boys. Let's get to it.
That's not what I quite really intended. It looks like we have some kind of bar. I'm not quite sure what the bar is. Might have missed that in the tutorial thingy.
It's just that I can't get a reimbursement on anything over 10.
Let's see.
Let me at him.
Looks like Caesar's doing quite a good job. Looks like I feel like she's maybe
Victory's
more defensory, or like more of a defender person. Obviously with having the big shield and such. That makes sense. Let's see the ultimate as soon as we get out of here. Let's take a look at the ultimate.
There's more to battle. Glory.
Ultimate does damage though.
You rang?
So I guess she kind of does both. She's not too big on damage, I would say. But has the nice advantage of bringing on a shield. Yep. So that's how you use the assist points. With for at least. Alright, let's see.
Ready.
Nope. I am used with to play with Ellen, and that's like a big disadvantage I feel like right now. But there we go. That's the big enemy.
That was a
And now let's see
close
Caesar
call,
introducing
though.
herself,
You've been a few
presumably.
seconds later, you would have been chomped to pieces by ethereals already.
Don't worry, big sis. I made out of tough enough stuff to hold out.
Brother, you have nowhere to run, but you've still got a mouth on you.
His name is Lighter. Okay. Nice introduction.
Lighter,
Oh.
you just don't know me well enough.
I'm pretty sure we get an official introduction in just a second, considering Phaethon is basically behind us.
Forget about ethereals. Even Nicole wouldn't dare hit me barehanded.
Let's see. Oh, so you mean you're literally made out of tough stuff? It seems that Nicole is pretty high up on the pecking order. I guess let's go with one. Not quite sure
So you mean you're literally made
what
out of
I
tough
wanted to go
materials.
right for, but let's go with one.
So, big sis, Lighter, how did you end up here?
Oh, I got a strange call earlier from a young girl. She was all panicked and said you fell into this hollow.
Oh, looks like Belle has saved the day.
So it was the deputy manager.
Lucy thought it might be a trick, but the intel she gave about you was flawless. And she even laid out a rescue route.
Yeah, that's definitely Belle.
Oh, so this is the legendary proxy, huh? Who'd have thought?
Thank you. It's all thanks to your timely assistance.
Thanks. You arrived just in time.
And I guess the big question is it even public that Phaethon is like two people? I'm not quite sure. And why is smacking his head on Billy's body is probably coming back now.
Hey, Proxy! What's wrong?
Almost certainly.
Manager! Manager! Stay with me! Quick! We gotta get out of here!
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he knocked his head quite hard, which now came back to haunt him. Or at least for the time being. Or maybe that's even the warmth off this one. We'll see in just a bit. But yeah, that's the official introduction to the Sons of Calydon. I was kind of expecting this one to occur in the release chapters, but I think this is fine as well. Right, let's see. Time passes out after you lost consciousness in Placewood. Placewood probably assuming.
I have to take some of the blame for this accident as well.
Why are people
We, the Sons of
pretending to be
Calydon,
dead?
Must honor our guests with the finest funeral. Lighter, you will be carrying the coffin.
That's a heavy responsibility.
First we have this in Star,
To
and
keep
now we
the
have this in
hearse driving
in
steady.
Zenless.
Piper,
Got it. I'll make sure it's a smooth send
Burnice.
Oh
Of course,
no!
you'll be handling the cremation. You
Oh no!
Just gotta burn everything to smithereens.
Lucy? Lucy?
Can you all stop goofing around?
Don't be upset.
Yep.
It's not every day we get to have fun with the cremation ceremony.
You don't have fun at our guest expense! Bernice! Put away the flamethrower, now! You guys are driving me...
Bernice gets a flamethrower.
Guys, how are you feeling? Are you
Oh,
hurt?
Belle even.
Sorry.
Belle
We got a
quickly.
little carried away.
Belle was pretty
Well
quick
done to
here.
the outer ring. May you rise from the ashes.
Okay, so we have 2 fake death ceremonies in literally 1 week. Interesting. After a short while.
Phaethon! Would have thought you'd both end up here all because of an accident. Must have scared you back then, huh? Relax! You two and Billy are thick as thieves, so that makes us friends.
Well, technically, I mean, we've basically arrived here because of the whole Perlman incident. Is that a compliment? Or right, we've been in the same boat for a long time. I'm not quite sure with what I should go with, so let's go with one.
Is that supposed to be a compliment?
Time for a formal introduction.
Well,
We're
there
the
you go.
Sons of Calydon, a biker gang from the Outer Ring. I'm the current boss, Caesar. Billy should have already told you why we invited you. The Sons of Calydon need a favor from you.
Well, let's see what it is.
Perlman. His airship crashed here in the Outer Ring during landing. He's lucky to be alive, but he's badly injured and hasn't woken up yet.
So, the Sons of Calydon have not taken him hostage, but more like are taking care of him? Perlman is in your hands, let's see.
Wait, you mean you have Perlman?
Yeah. Wait, didn't Lucy tell you?
Nope.
Don't worry. We'll make sure he heals up. And once he's awake, we'll hand him over to you.
Wait. Caesar, are you stupid? Negotiations haven't even started, and you already handed over such an important bargaining chip?
Well, looks like Lucy,
Negotiations? Bargaining chip?
likes to make herself bigger than she is. For my,
Lucy,
let's see.
again with the pettiness. This kind of manipulation and leveraging? That's not very overlordy.
Easy for you to say. I worked my butt off to keep this info under wraps just for today. If we can't strike a deal with Phaethon, where do you expect me to find a reliable proxy for the Tour
Would
de
like to know
Inferno?
what if Tour de Inferno even is, but let's see first what's even going on here.
Tour de Inferno is our business. I never planned to count on anyone else.
But I feel like we're going to be involved in that anyway.
Don't worry, Proxy. You coming to the Outer Ring is a sign of respect. Even if you don't agree to help us, I won't go back on my word about Perlman.
Caesar, we appreciate your kindness. But as they say, no work, no reward.
Belle is right, it appears. We're going to help them
Belle is
anyway.
Actually, we only came today hoping to get a bit of information on Perlman. We could never have expected what you're offering. Since you've been so honest with us, we'll do everything we can to help you.
Straight to the point! I like it! Can you relax a little now, Lucy?
Let's see. I don't think she would.
Your willingness to help will be huge for us.
But I guess she has indeed calmed down. Let's see. What is the Tour de Inferno, or can you tell us more about the commission? Let's go with Tour de Inferno.
So you need a proxy for this Tour de Inferno you mentioned, right? What is it?
The Tour de Inferno is the biggest event in the old oil field. Only the strongest squads of bikers can compete. It's a test in the hollows to find out who's the best.
So they're even like doing events in the Hollow. Well, I'm not quite sure if I would expect anything else from the Outer Ring.
Caesar, there's no way they'll get it when you put it like that. Let me explain. Simply put, the Tour de Inferno is an off-road motorbike race that crosses through a hollow.
Okay, so I guess that explains why version 1.2 also has motorbikes, I believe.
Only
And you can
two
actually
teams
ride.
compete, and the rules are simple. The first team to cross the hollow, reach the finish point at Cinderglow Lake, and throw a spark stone into the lake, wins.
Such a dangerous race, or what's the point of such a dangerous challenge? Well, I don't think there has to be much of a point here, does it?
I never knew you held such dangerous races here in the Outer Ring.
I guess that's just how the Outer Ring
Proxy,
vibes.
holding the Tour de Inferno isn't just for the thrill of it. It's also a way to regularly ensure the safety of our oil resources in the form of a race. After all, oil is the lifeblood of the old oil field.
I'm not quite sure how that connects, but sure.
For us biker gangs, the Tour de Inferno also serves another purpose. The winner of the race becomes overlord of the old oil field motor league.
That's right, Phaethon. The Overlord is recognized as the top dog of the Motor League.
And I'm guessing that's where everyone is connected?
The
Or like
current
every
Overlord's faction
biker gang
called the
is
Vanquishers.
part of it?
The boss held the title for years. I've been itching to challenge him for a while now.
That's quite passionate, or it's all about honor.
So,
Let's go with the
Sons
two.
of Calydon are all about honor.
Proxy, the only one who'd give you that kind of answer is this simpleton right here. People are gunning for the Overlord spot for more than just becoming the top dog. We're not some school kids hooked on fighting manga.
Okay.
The future of the oil industry in the old oil field relies on the support of the Motor League, in every sense of the word.
Okay, that's quite interesting. I mean, so the city doesn't use oil anymore at all, I believe, from my understanding?
And as the leader of the Motor League, the Overlord is in charge of assigning transport routes.
Oh,
That
okay.
means they hold real, tangible power.
Makes sense now, I would say.
For the past 6 months, the Vanquishers have only given us the worst routes.
Oh,
Definitely messing with us behind
I
our backs.
wonder if those are also the guys that basically got us to, you know, drive into the hollow in the first place by, you know, getting this truck driver to basically run into us or something.
But when I went to confront them, that smug second-in-command Lucius just said the Overlord isn't in the old oil field right now, and the routes are decided at random.
Well, they're gonna have fun.
Speaking of the Overlord, he hasn't been seen for half a year. Who knows what he's been doing? But Lucy, what are you afraid of? Even if the routes aren't great, with our skills, it's nothing we can't handle. Besides, you're just mad because there's nowhere to buy makeup and snacks on these routes.
Right, so basically they're always getting the bad routes. I guess if they win, they're going to give the others the bad routes instead.
Shut up, Caesar! Didn't
And
we
it, of
say you
course,
wouldn't
it's
criticize me in
all
front of
glory
guests?
as well. So that would be very useful.
You call that criticism?
I would guess we're
It's the
going to deal
truth.
with the Total
And you're the
Inferno
one who's
in
always calling me an idiot.
the entirety
gotta
of
have
Chapter
any
4,
self-respect.
I would presume.
You ruin one's plans each time you open your mouth and expect me to praise you?
Yeah. Later,
Well, looks like
Lucy will
Lucy
tell
always gets into arguments with
you
everyone else.
Huh. Are you forgetting who's the one who was so excited about meeting the legendary proxies that she couldn't sleep all night?
Enough, Caesar! I challenge you to a duel! Today's the day for the Sons of Calydon to change hands!
Oh boy.
Bring it on! Then we'll see who's scared. Lighter! Come here and be the judge!
So, Caesar versus Lucy. I'm gonna have the feeling that Caesar will defend her spot. What was that all about? Are they going to be okay? Probably.
What was that all about?
Hopefully they'll be okay.
Well, it's fine, Proxy. Don't worry. This is a 2 or 3 times a day kind of thing. Yeah, it's no big deal. Just don't get roped into being the referee, or you might end up on the wrong side of both of them.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, Proxies, it's great to have your help with the Tour de Inferno. Let's give it our best shot.
Alright. It's getting late, Proxy, but we camp out here tonight. I guess it's fairly hot in the outer ring, so makes sense. The gas station here is closed, but it's totally safe here as it's not far from the town. About Pearlman. Oh, you mean that fugitive, right? Just like Caesar said, his airship crashed in the outer ring and we found him. We're about to hand him over to public security for a reward, but before he passed out, he kept yelling something like, someone else is behind all this, and I've got proof, so we kept him. As we suspected, Perman does know something. which will be quite interesting to like figure out. Oh, your expression tells me that what he said must be important to you. Good to know. Relax. Only we know that he's with us, and we've stashed him in a secure spot before treatment. What about Caesar and Lucy? What are they up to? Well, they're going to be fighting for a bit longer, I'm afraid. But no, don't worry about it. They usually do get out far away so they won't disrupt your sleep. Oh boy. That's not what I'm saying at all. I hope they'll patch up things soon. Well, based on Piper saying it's a 2 or 3 times thing, 2 or 3 times daily thing, presumably it's just a thing between them. Yeah, they fight and make up in a flash, even quicker than Steel Tusk's engine eats gas. Alright, let's save the chit-chat for tomorrow and catch some C's today. He must be beat. Some 3 C's. Young guns need to get enough sleep to grow up healthy. After a long day, we took the Sons of Calydon's generous offer and stayed overnight in Blazewood. The next morning... Alright, let's see. Welcome to Boundless Blaze. I was worried about sleeping somewhere new, and now it's morning already. My eyes feel much better after a good night's sleep. I wonder if Belle is awake. I'll talk to her about how to start up our proxy business here in the Outer Ring. Let's see. Well, we have officially arrived in the in Blazewood. There we go. And I believe that's the only real region or map we have, or we get in this version at least. Oh, hello. Hello, chest or cargo truck. And yeah, welcome to Blazewood and the Outer Ring. Of course, Holo right next beside us. I'm understanding there are a lot of Holos around. Let's see, can I go up here? Yes, I can. Nice bar. Can't do anything else here though. Just go upstairs and I guess chill. What, do we have anything interesting here? Just boxes and trash basically. Okay. Cool. Nothing of interest for me. Oldemir. We can talk with some people. That's probably something that we should do at some point. I think today I want to focus on the story of course. Let's see. No, oh! I can also walk up here. Let's see. Anything up here? Nope. Just a door. And I guess that'll be it, because there's literally right next beside us. Hello there? Okay, no mind. Anything interesting here? Yep, another chest that is. We picked up 3 now, I'm not quite sure. I can't walk past there, unfortunately. That's kind of disappointing. But of course we also have like a thingy to go around with. Like to kick around. Hello guys, I found something of interest. Can I stick it between them? And is that going to affect whatever we're about to see next? Let's see, I guess. Hello, Billy and Caesar!
Morning.
Nope, not
Did you
quite.
sleep well? You were exhausted yesterday, right? As soon as your head hit the pillow, you were out like a light.
Well, it makes sense to be honest, if you think about it. Billy, where are you going? Billy, where's Belle?
Billy, you look like you're getting ready to go somewhere.
Actually, it's the opposite. I just took the other manager back to your store.
Oh. So, Belle, yeah, okay, makes sense. Belle wants to support us from random play. It makes sense. Someone Someone has to keep running the shop or the store.
Caesar decided that they're gonna move some of the equipment into your car and set up a local workshop.
Oh! Move the HUD here. I'm pretty sure it'll be too big for the car, right?
You mean moving the HDD equipment out here?
Right. The other manager said working in the city would make communication difficult. Plus, smart devices are few and far between in the Outer Ring, and long-range data transmission could slow us down.
Oh, interesting. It does kind of make sense if you think about it. Right? It does really make sense. But
Oh, morning, Proxy. You're awake.
I guess this does mean basically we get our own proxy point of contact here.
Billy's right. You'll be more efficient working from here in the Outer Ring.
Right, it is interesting. I mean, it's considering it's, I guess it'll be our place for a little while. I guess it won't just be a case of just chapter 4 occurring here. Presumably it will be more often in the Outer Ring. But yeah, looks like we'll have our own little home here as well. Let's see.
Don't worry. We'll take care of the power and network connection. Even in the Outer Ring, you'll be, walking on thin ice.
Okay. Suddenly feeling nervous about the work environment. Did you mean to say like a fish in water? Let's go to. I'm not
Probably
quite sure.
meant like a fish to water.
By the way, before the equipment arrives, let me take you to Blazewood and introduce you to the townsfolk. Lucy said you might not be used to roughing it with us, so I got the mayor to prepare a place for you.
Okay. Oh, you shouldn't have. Well, let's just gladly take
No,
it.
You
I
should.
guess that means we're I guess we'll get our own
It's no
room
problem.
basically, and that's probably
After
where
we
the
get back
HUD is
from
gonna
town,
be.
Go talk to Lucy and the others. I heard from your sister that you need to collect some holo data before the race. Lucy and the gang are also preparing for the Tour d'Inferno. You should be able to help each other out.
All right. Well, that looked fun. Does Billy have anything else to say to us? Nope, not the case. Well, time to greet the mayor with Caesar, apparently. Now, who's the mayor? That's the big question. I think I'm just not gonna bother, although it's going fairly well, so no. I guess that's the gas station, so... Okay, to be fair, that's the road, so I guess people will just, you know... I drive to Ria and then back on the road there. Oh! There's a second half of this, looks like. Liverpool. Oh, that's nice. Didn't quite expect them to have like a Bangbu dealing with a little bit just the elevator here. Makes sense though at the same time if you think about it. Let's see. Well, nothing of interest here. And this is just a regular road. One more chest here though. There you go. Not quite sure if I already got all of them. I might have. But just to be sure, let's see. Another one of these stray balls? Yeah, I think so. Right, can't really go back there. And there's nothing of interest here. You know, it kind of looks like the end map, which just ends there. Which is a little strange, but... Oh yeah, I think it might. Kind of. Anyway. Good little sidetracked here and there. Let's see, is there anything? Sage in the Barrel, of course we'll have that one as well here. And a 1-for-1? Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I did not really expect a 1-for-1 here. But it's certainly not looking like a right one either. Unless they have like a cheap version of the Bangboos. Anyway. We're getting a little bit sidetracked, so let's talk to Casa, who's apparently the mayor, and Caesar.
Casa! I brought the proxy to say hi.
Oh, Caesar. So this is the proxy from the city?
Guess folks from New Eridu start working young, just like us.
Is this young lady? I mean, we saw her name already.
Caesar, who is this young lady?
Young lady? You city folks talk funny. I'm Casa, the mayor of Blazewood. The Sons of Calydon have taken good care of our town. So if you need anything, just let me know. You can stay in the house behind me tonight. Sorry, it's still got some stuff that hasn't been moved out, but I'll get someone to clean it up.
Okay, so yeah, I guess that's fine.
I noticed a lot of people in town making these woven items. We don't have a choice. The pipeline to town still isn't fixed. Without a gas station, all we can do is make handicrafts to earn a living. Luckily, we got a big order recently, and with the Tour d'Inferno coming up...
Okay, so usually they'd have the gas station that earns the money. But I guess it's not open right now because of pipeline having issues. And flint.
What's a sunflint?
Let's see.
Oh, it's a kind of handicraft woven from straw. During the Tour d'Inferno, almost every house in the old oil field hangs them up.
Oh. Oh. A craft made from grass and blaze wood. For the residents of the old field district, it's also an important decoration for the Tour d'Inferno. The center of the ring bears a unique image. It likely holds some significance. Looks like we'll get this one. What if we can hang it up somewhere? The pattern looks like a face. The pattern looks like an upside down person. Or a face.
The pattern looks like a face.
The elders say this is the face of the god of sun and fire, who guides heroes to ignite Cinder Lake and return safely from the hollow. But there's another saying. The upside down person on the Sunflint is the first overlord of the Motor League.
Okay, so it basically has two meanings. There must be a story behind this special pattern.
Such a unique pattern must have a story behind it, right?
Yup! Actually, this pattern represents the legend of the first overlord's Tour d'Inferno. Though the old oil field can still produce oil, did you know the core oil field was swallowed up by a hollow decades ago?
Of course it is. I'm not pretty surprised about that one. It's also susceptible to ether corruption. Let's see. Kind of makes sense because otherwise.
Ether corruption?
I should see. Quite good to know.
After the disaster, etheric matter seeped through the underground facilities and oil pumps, ruining the shallow oil reserves.
Oh.
But luckily, the collapse of the only deep drilling facility formed a unique natural gas vent. The burning gas kept the etheric matter from spreading further down.
Okay, so... Well, basically we'd be fucked if the hollows ever happen here. On the world, that is. Okay. I guess it kind of got lucky. So the natural gas vent is Cinderglow Lake.
So the natural gas vent is Cinderglow Lake.
The appearance of Cinder Lake saved everyone's livelihoods in the old oil field.
Oh.
But even with Cinder Lake, we can't rest easy. Natural gas and etheric matter burning together can easily turn into ether crystals building up around the lake.
So of course they also have issues with hollow ether and so on.
And eventually block the vent, extinguishing the lake. If that happens, the underground oil will be doomed. There was a time when Cinder Lake nearly went out.
Okay, so it's very important that it stays alive, or like lit.
The hollow and blast open an ether crystal using a special spark stone, just like the one in my hand.
Sparkstone added to the workbench. The proof of entry for the Tour d'Inferno, filled with a special catalytic fuel. After throwing it into the Cinder Lake, it can react with the natural gases and ether compounds to detonate an explosion, clearing the ether crystals nearby. Okay, so I guess that's also kind of the reason after the Tour de Inferno. Because the target would be to, you know, make sure that the things are basically cleaned.
But the Hollow was treacherous, and they didn't even have a carrot with them. By the time they reached Cinder Lake, it was almost completely covered with crystals. Out of desperation, the young man rode his bike into the only spot that was still burning in Cinder Lake, and managed to ignite it.
The memory of his sacrifice, I guess. They started having the Tour de Inferno?
So, everyone makes sunflints in memory of his sacrifice.
And obviously the sunflints.
Oh, Proxy. I never said the first Overlord died there.
Oh?
It's normal for the Proxy to think that way. After all, everyone who went to Cinder Lake with him thought he was dead. But a day later, he miraculously emerged from the Hollow alive. Folks say the god of the sun and fire was moved by his bravery, allowing him to be reborn from the flames.
Thanks, Malika. Obviously one game.
Since then, the residents have drawn his face in the image of him diving into Cinder Lake on their sunflints. There's even a line from a folk song that goes, "Diving into the fiery sea, the hero returns valiantly."
I wonder if we meet... Well, it depends on how long it's been, but I wonder if we meet whoever this is at some point. That's a great story. Glad it has a happy ending.
Glad the story has a happy ending.
Right? If it ended tragically, the Tour d'Inferno wouldn't be so epic! Of course, the first Overlord did more than that. After he returned, he gathered all the biker gangs in the old oil field and formed the Motor League.
And that's the context behind that one. So obviously we get a lot of knowledge about the Outer Ring, or the old oil field district in particular.
He also made the rule that the Tour d'Inferno would be held every few years to prevent a similar crisis at Cinder Lake.
Oh, so yeah. He created the Tour d'Inferno, basically.
That's why the Tour d'Inferno continues to this day. It's still a feat only the strongest bikers can accomplish. But for us residents, it's become more of a festival.
And of course, if you win that, now there's an actual reason why you have this amount of pride amongst it, because you're basically saving the Outer Ring, or this district, for next few years. For another few years. Right, let's see. It looks like we lost track of time chatting about the Tour de Inferno. It's an interesting topic. I'm glad you think so. I need to talk to Casa about powering your equipment, Proxy. Why don't you head back to the gas station and meet Lucy and the others? Sounds good. I heard the equipment uses a lot of power. Yep. I mean, it literally runs fairy, and as we know, AI takes a bit of power. Alright, let's see. Discuss the progressions with Burnice and Lucy.
Proxy, you made it. Proxy, didn't Caesar say you were just going to meet the mayor? What took you so long?
Well, we met the mayor. We talked about the Tour de Inferno.
We saw the sunflints in Blazewood, and heard about the legend of the Tour d'Inferno.
So that's why Caesar was so pumped up. After all, that's her favorite story. She even said her dream is to become a hero, just like the first Overlord.
And I'm pretty sure she will, if you think about it.
If she really wants to be like the first Overlord, she better forget those childish fairy tales fast.
And of course, Lucy basically just storms on top of that. The first Overlord really existed, right? You're not a fan of this legend, Lucy? Let's just go with you.
Lucy, you're not a fan of this legend?
It's not that I dislike it, but come on, we're all grown-ups here. We should look at things realistically, don't you think?
To be fair, how long has it been? I'm not quite sure.
I mean, the Tour d'Inferno only happened a few decades ago. How come it's turned into this huge legend? But using an act of God to spread his story far and wide? The first Overlord must have been pretty smart. Lucy, Caesar said this kind of old person talk will give you wrinkles.
Well, that's kind of funny.
Nonsense! Don't listen to her lies! I use exfoliating face masks every day. No way I'll get wrinkles. Proxy, you can see it too.
Of course, they're
right?
basically fighting each other.
About heroics and more about the first overlord securing control of
But
the
I guess
old
that's
oil
just how
fields.
Lucy is. I mean, I actually kind of. I mean, that's basically what her wasteland in the agent menu. I'm gonna call it agent menu. I'm not quite sure character menu. Whatever. It's basically, huh? Anyway, let's go. Let's continue. You're thinking it's like a city entrepreneur. Speaking of which, Caesar called you Montefiore. I guess it doesn't really matter what I pick.
That's a very realistic take. It sounds like something a new Eridu entrepreneur would say.
Wow, Proxy, you're so smart. Lucy is actually from New Eridu.
Oh. You gave up city life?
So
Let's
you're from the
see.
city. What made you give up that life?
It's because I never wanted that kind of life where everything is already laid out for you. Plus, my dad only cares about profits and business.
Well, I guess that's where her mood comes from.
Exactly. It's different in the Outer Ring, especially in the old oil field. The Motor League is all about freedom and justice. That's what they say. But to survive, you can't forget about profits and business.
Yeah, it depends on. Well, you gotta work to earn money, so there's that.
Sons of Calydon, for example. Employees need paychecks, vehicles need maintenance, and we need supplies that the city won't sell us. Which means we need connections and money. Proxy, I wasn't just making it up when I said the Overlord's faction is targeting us. The Sons of Calydon have had better rep than the Vanquishers these past few years.
Alright, so
of course,
yeah, they have an
they're
obvious
jealous.
reason why they would want to take down the Sons of
The
Calydon.
recent bad routes we've been getting have hurt our income, and recruiting new members has been an issue.
Oh yeah, winning the Tour de Inferno will become very important.
So, for the future survival of the Sons of Calydon, we have to take the Overlord's title.
You've got things figured out, or it's good to have you around. Let's just go with fun. I don't think it matters.
I knew someone as sharp as Phaethon would get it. Brute strength and passion alone won't get you far. Just watch. It won't be long before I beat Caesar and take the Sons of Calydon from her.
Sure. Sounds like you didn't succeed yesterday.
Lucy, you wouldn't admit it earlier, but it turns out you lost last night.
Yeah, and I'm guessing she probably lost 10,000 times before that, didn't she?
No, I didn't lose. It was just a momentary truce.
Right.
After all, prepping for the Tour d'Inferno is what's most important now. I can put becoming the boss on the back burner. Proxy, let's talk business. The other Phaethon mentioned this morning that the lack of hollow data in the Outer Ring is affecting your ability to perform in the hollows.
That's true if you think about it, so I guess we'll have to find some
So
data.
for now, we'll be going into the hollows with you to gather data.
Alright, well.
Oh, I also need your help with something. The vehicles for the Tour d'Inferno need some modifications. We need to get a hold of the necessary parts.
So basically, we're gonna go into the halls with them and they'll help us? Or how does this work? At the same moment, oh. I guess that they now come back with all the equipment. Yep,
Wise, I'm back.
certainly looks like it. Good job, Belle.
Good job, Belle. Come on, I'll help you set up the HDD.
No need. I just tested the voltage and network speed here. The HDD is working fine.
Oh. Kind of impressed by that one.
Fairy and Eos are pretty excited to be in the Outer Ring. But it's a new environment, so it'll take some getting used to.
Well, let's warm up that and let's gain some experience first. Let's warm up. I guess
Let's warm up for the
it
Tour
basically
d'Inferno
means the
with the
same
work
thing,
we've
so
got
there
ahead.
you go.
All right, Wise. If you're ready, let's get going.
Alright then. Now we've got two things to do in the Hollow. Collecting Hollow data and buying vehicle parts. Okay. If you're curious about the Commission or the Sons of Calydon, talk to Burnice, Lighter, and Piper. I'm ready. Let's go. Actually, no. Hey, hang on. I'll be waiting. Wanted to see. Okay, so that's not where our car is. Interesting. And we have basically down the HD. Oh, interesting. So we're basically got everything inside of the car. That's quite interesting. I was expecting us to have like a actual room here, but I guess not. Well, anyway. Oh, wait, can we actually talk with them? I guess might be worth to do so. They are, Bergsy. Come and take a seat. How about a Burnice special? Burnice special? Oh no. Yep, I'm the bartender for the Sons of Calydon. Whether it's for people or vehicles, I personally mix everything they drink. Your task is impressive. It can gulp down 200 liters of Burnice special in one go. People and vehicles are different. They're not so different. Both vehicles and the travelers need to be stayed filled up, don't you think? This one's made just for you. Drink up and you'll be full of energy and ready to go. That sounds kind of scary. It'd be rude not to drink it. Look, look. Yeah, I'm not quite sure if that was a good idea, but let's see. Oh, good, right? This is so spicy. What did you put in it? Chili, mustard, and turmeric powder. Caesar said you're a guest from the city, so she told me to give you a proper welcome and give you a taste of our style. You said the same thing when Lucy came. I went through a lot of recipes, and this was the one Caesar liked the most. Oh, wait. Now when Lucy showed up, Caesar said, let's give her a taste of our tough style. So, collateral damage. Oh, come on. Oops, sorry. Let me make you a fresh one of our top-rated drink. This drink's inspired by nitro fuel. You know nitro fuel, right? I think it's on the TV usually. It's an energy drink from your city that all the drivers are crazy about. More to know the drink and a little chat? Sure, why not? Sure, what's on your mind? About the flamethrower, or do you guys have a fixed place to stay? Let's just ask all of them everything. First the flamethrower, what do you think? They look great, right? It took a long time to finish the modifications. The one on the left is named Shaker, and the one on the right is Mixer. With just a little press, the carefully mixed fuel will ignite into a white flame. They got the core parts in the black market at Badger's Respite. Big Daddy reckoned they were military devices back from the old Eridu's fall. They are a bit dated, but they work like a charm. The only downside is its firepower is a bit too fiery. Lucy wouldn't let me cook until I handle it with precision. Okay. Do you guys have a fixed place to stay? A fixed place? Like a house on the surface? I guess not. Well, I think many people choose the biker life simply because they hate being tied down. With wheels and parts, you're free to roam. Outer Ring's a massive playground, you know. Okay. But of course, our company's got a few car stops with campgrounds. They've got everything you'd need, and you can park your ride there as long as you need. And of course, I mean, they had to put the guy that they took somewhere. For some reason, I'm missing his name right now. Obviously, they do have some kind of main space until they Perlman on the or they just threw Perlman into this big truck, but I don't think that be the case. Anyway, let's see. I don't have anything else. I want to talk with the other two. If you ever need a drink, a snooze inducer, okay. Alright, keep you up all night. Just hit me up. Don't try them both at once, though. Wonder what'll happen then. Anyway, let's see. Let's talk with Lighter next. Hello, Proxy. I didn't realize you can't stay inside the huddle for long. I didn't either. It's like being a professional fighter who faints at the sight of blood. No wonder I feel a connection with you. Faint at the sight of blood, you? You? Ah, well, the Outer Ring is a place full of possibilities, perhaps. Perhaps. Is there anything else you want to know? Yeah. Okay, I guess we can only learn about him. Let's do that. Well, it looks like not just about him, but let's see. How long have you been with the Sons of Calydon, or about the tools for collecting hollow data? Let's go with how long have you been. Not too long. I've got less experience than Lucy. Why did you join the Sons of Calydon? That simple. Big Daddy made an offer I couldn't refuse. Okay. There's more money to be made in the Outer Ring than you might think. Sometimes just bending the knee or lowering your head is enough. But unfortunately, my knees and neck aren't as flexible as I'd like them to be. Okay, but what about the tools for collecting hollow data? Oh, you've guessed it. It's those data piles that you and Billy used in the hollow before. They're all outdated. The evil companies in the city are super cautious in their dealings, so you'll just have to make do with these. They're worried about the Outer Ring stealing their technology. Now, even with the latest equipment, it's difficult for evil technology in the Outer Ring to advance. The industry is just too complex and vast, especially with something as crucial as the Rosetta data being in the city. Fortunately, old Allfield still has all reserves, and that's why the Outer Rings doesn't rely on anyone else for energy. Those big companies aren't too thrilled about that though. Okay. Kind of sounds like we might have an incident appearing there, perhaps, at some point. Right, let's see. Let's talk with Piper next. Hey there, Proxy. Don't be nervous. This little old trucker's got no task for you, so carry on. Okay. Call me if you need help. Just wanted to say hello. Oh, such a polite kid. Warms this little old trucker's heart. I guess Piper just usually drives the truck? Wait, you're clearly younger than me, right? What a sweet talker. Let me let you in on a secret. This little old trucker standing here in front of you is actually one of the most experienced drivers here. Okay. They say in the city that all you need for a driver's license in the Outer Ring is a piece of paper and an iguana's paw print. Paper is easy to find, but an iguana's paw print, that'll take months. Really, I'm not buying it. So... just kidding, but seriously, we start driving young out here compared to the city. Okay, that makes more sense, I guess. Little Omi will be taking care of the campground during the tour de Inferno. So just swing by if you need anything. I'll chat more with Piper. Let's ask her a few questions. Yep, please do. What's your role within the Sons of Calydon, or aren't you participating in the tour de Inferno? Let's go with the first question first. Oh well, little me is a heavy-duty trucker. Back in the day, when we were short on hands, this trucker ran half a long haul and urgent trim solo. But nowadays, the young guns are taking over. Maybe little old me is old enough to just drink tea and look after Steel Tusk. Steel Tusk, I'm guessing that's the truck, or like that's the big truck. Yeah. The largest truck we have here. Yeah, I'm talking about the beast parked at the center. It can haul all your practice gear with ease. Steel Tusk's beauty and super reliable. He's been with us through thick and thin. It's a shame that we don't have another pal of the same model. If he had cashed in on Berman's bounty, you might have earned enough money to find a body for his Steel Tusk. Okay, so impressive that it just didn't give Perman over immediately. It makes me kind of worry that someone might steal him, but let's hope that won't be the case. Aren't you participating in the Tour de Inferno? Let's see. Each Tour de Inferno needs 3 members, a tradition from the first Overlord. This is to keep the lineup balanced or something. Anyway, little me wouldn't know the details. Besides, this track is used to handling those big rigs. Motorcycles aren't exactly my thing. Actually, Big Daddy intended have this old trucker help take care of this business here, but Council say the gas station ran dry, so Big Daddy put little old me in charge of shipping oil instead. There's nothing else I want to ask. Catch you, Lady Proxy. If you need any info, feel free to come and find me. Alright. Well, time to actually get in touch with Belle. And let's see. Where'd you go, guys? Let's not keep the Sons of Calydon waiting. I'm ready. Let's go. And let's see. I'm not entirely sure what this icon is supposed to say. Let's see. Unexpected challenge. Outer Ring Hollow. Install sufficient data pads in the hollow and head to the recycling plant in the hollow to buy motorcycle parts. Okay. Well, time to do that, I guess. Watch for motorcycles. Do we actually have people around here? You can only hear some noise in the distance, but you can't actually see anyone, you know, drive, unfortunately. Kind of disappointing, but anyway. Right. Time to officially enter Chapter 4. We have 2 missions. Let's go with Unexpected Challenge. And we have 2 trial characters, and I only need to add 1 more. Let's go with Ellen. And let's see our first official, technically second, Outer Ring mission. And it sounds off with a cutscene.
The Sons of Calydon are here, as expected.
Let's move. Stick to the plan.
And of course we have someone who decides to make a bit of trouble for us. And not long after, somewhere inside the hollow.
Hey, hey! Wise and everyone from the Sons of Calydon, can you hear me? Our mission is to collect hollow data. Wise, you know what to do, right?
Yep. Probably. Like the time with Billy, place data piles in safe areas.
Got it. It's just like that time with Billy.
Don't worry, Proxy. Unlike Billy, we won't let the Ethereals chase you around.
Why do you call Billy brother? I mean, he was part of Sons of Calydon for a while.
Can I ask a question? Lighter always calls Billy brother. Is there a reason for
I'm
that?
pretty sure that's the reason.
Oh, that's because every biker gang in the old oil field has champions. Lighter and Billy are our champions.
Oh. What does that
The
mean?
first Overlord established that any gang joining the League must act with honor. Normally, the Overlord mediates disputes, but if he's not around or an agreement can't be reached, they settle it with a duel. That's where the champions come in.
Oh. So if you can't get an agreement, the champions will just fight each other?
Your boss is right. Champions bear the honor or humiliation of the entire gang. We also serve as the leader's bodyguards. However, considering the boss's strength, she really doesn't need protecting.
What did Big Daddy say again? Ah, a ruler doesn't need to be the strongest or the smartest. Just someone who can unite the masses. But in the Sons of Calydon, I just so happen to be the best fighter.
How can you say that? Lighter doesn't have enough to do, and it's all 'cause you can't control your temper and get into fights yourself. I even had to find other tasks for him to do.
Well, I'm not sure if that's good news or bad news. Or like a good thing or not a bad thing.
Proxy, to be honest, for the longest time, I thought Lighter was here just to do odd jobs.
But I guess if you Well, if you want to do an issue with Burnice, I hope you have something against Burns, literally.
Lucy sure knows how to get the most out of the money she spent.
Alright, let's see. Well, Caesar starts us off.
Master,
And Lucy's
you
trying
have
alongside.
reached the data collection area.
Yep.
Data pile 1 initializing.
Kind of cut off,
At your service.
Right there. But anyway, I just noticed I accidentally moved the YouTube tab somewhere.
Let me at him.
Gotta make sure to keep track of it. What are those things that Lucy has? I'm not quite sure. Okay, with Alan, it's really a lot better to push them out. Alright. So all I need to do is just keep them pushed out, and in theory I can just continue like that. Except I don't think I can, really.
Out of the way.
At least I'm getting the vibe it doesn't really do anything if I do that. And now it's only one enemy left, so there you go. That's the first one. You can pick up this cargo truck.
Lucky it's not too far this time.
And I might as well get rid of those two guys.
Right away, Your Highness.
And now let's see. Alright, there's the second one.
Data pile 2 initializing.
Better dodge.
Looks like they're exploding.
Activation complete.
Well, apparently that was already it.
And it's done.
Yep, there we go.
Perfect installation location has been selected for you.
Hang on, did I miss a chest,
It'd
maybe?
be a lot more perfect if it were closer to us.
I want to make sure I didn't miss one, but I don't think I did. Alright, let's carry on then. And there you go, there's the third one.
Data pile 3 initializing.
Watch out. More ethereals incoming.
Get that. Get lost.
Might as well drop El's ultimate because we have a lot of people around. There you go.
Avoid it.
I'm liking to play with Al a lot more compared to the other two, to be honest. Like, I'm just gonna be straight up honest.
The brave fear nothing.
I'm actually not a fan of heavier characters,
Take this.
which you know, Caesar is basically kind of bad. They're usually characters with shields and so on. I don't like to play with them because they are always slow.
Activation complete.
This is very much one of them.
What's the next?
And let's see, we have another cutscene. I don't think this is a cutscene. It looks like someone's damaging one of those thingies.
Biosignals
Yep.
detected near data pile 2.
Let's go, Belle.
Right, time to go back and... It looks like messy markings. The data pile we set up here is gone. There was a biosignal here not long ago, and the signs on the ground show that the data pile was ripped out by force. Looks like someone stole it. They couldn't have gone too far with the data pile, so let's look around for some clues. Well, Literally, it's literally not been less than 23 seconds, so let's see. Roadside debris. Flat on roadside. There was a barricade here before. Looks like someone bulldozed right through it. Must be the data pile thieves.
Is this a hidden fissure?
Oh, okay. Okay, it looks like I picked the right one immediately because I got a hint or it disappeared. Let's see. Yep, there's indeed a fissure here. Can't do anything with that one. Let's see. Let's see where this leads us. Well, looks like we're heading close, or we're coming very close to them. And let's see, you'll probably recognize them, to be honest. Hello, chests. And there you go.
You know those people?
Well, we're kind of smashing them up right now, so...
They're in the biker gang too.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure if this is just like, you know, my Ellen or... But I'm liking to play with her a lot more. Definitely.
At your service.
I'm kind of looking forward to Burnice too, it must be said. Alright, but anyway... Right, there we go. We're in the middle of a tri-pool, but there you go. And I guess that's those are the people that we are looking for.
Hold it right there! I've caught you red-handed, you bunch of filthy thieves!
Hey, little girl, watch your mouth. Who you calling a thief?
Yeah, but I wouldn't get into an argument with her, to be honest.
You, obviously. The data piles you're holding are the property of the Sons of Calydon. We put them there ourselves. Which biker gang are you running with? You should be ashamed of yourselves.
Who we are is none of your business. You say these are yours, but can you prove it?
Of course. These data piles come with receipts. All I'll have to do is just compare them with the registration numbers.
Oh, but I do wonder...
You're that Lucy something from the city, aren't you?
I do wonder if they could come up with like something else, basically.
Of the Sons of Calydon. It's clear you certainly know how to talk a big game, but we're not buying it. Look at these piles. There's no number on them at all.
Huh? The numbers on the data piles are gone?
Oh, of course I would remove them. Like, of course I would have a plan.
These data piles were just abandoned in the hollow. Unclaimed equipment. According to the League's rules, it's finders keepers.
But surely you'd have some kind of monitoring on them, right?
To think the Sons of Calydon would try to snatch our stuff using such a feeble lie.
Well, obviously we know that this is basically fake, this is set up.
At first I thought you were just small-time crooks, but you've clearly come prepared.
Yep, they clearly have.
Lucy, what are you talking about?
To grind off numbers engraved on a metal surface in such a short time, you'd need a specialized grinder.
And I guess if you can find it...
Since they've even gone to the lengths of preparing that kind of equipment, they must have planned for this well in advance.
Ah, I see. Since Lucy doesn't want me meddling, I'll leave this to you, Lighter.
Oh boy.
Got it, boss. Looks like it's my time to shine.
Looks like Fight is about to
I may not
smash him up, probably.
But it looks
Let's
like
see.
you're looking for a duel.
Since we're all bikers, this is the only fair way to solve a conflict.
Lighter, they say you haven't lost a single duel since becoming a champion of the Sons of Calydon. It's time to remind you of the humiliation of defeat.
Now, to be fair, But it's, considering they've been well prepared, I'm kind of worried they might have a plan for, you know, him actually showing up. So I guess we'll find out.
You'll be forgetting the Ember Arena anytime soon.
Oh, looks like they have hit a 1 point.
Yes. It was tough going for you for a while, huh?
But hopefully it doesn't have this get to him. Because he's gonna have to put all his effort into the duel.
Our champion's from there too, but while you were twiddling your thumbs, he built up a 20-fight winning streak.
Wait, it can't be.
Bet you're shaking in your boots.
But looks like I have hit around point off Lighter.
Who we're talking about.
Quite interesting and concerning.
Sorry, what's his name again?
And we have entered a cutscene, it appears. And there you go.
Smug jerk! It's me, Bellum! You ended my 21 streak! You cocky bastard! Just because you're handsome, skilled, happier, and handsome! You think you can just forget my name?
Wait, did he just say you're handsome twice?
Bellum, huh? That's cool. I'll remember you.
I don't think that helped a lot.
You've already said that 3 times!
In calming him down, you know.
Enough talking. I'll brief things today. Right here, right now!
Lighter, it sounds like you're tougher than Bellum.
Hang on.
But all that stuff about you losing
I am not.
before,
Okay, there we go.
is that all true? Of course it's true.
Alright, we now have those two.
Winning isn't everything.
We have a bigger, so I'm gonna keep quiet.
Hey, Lighter! You'd better take this seriously. Don't try to find excuses when you lose.
Alright, here we go.
At your service. Get back.
Well, he's already fair, like a bit down, so not gonna take too long to get him down. Sure. I guess now it's actually exclusive for the wall with your baseball bat, basically. It looks like that does a fair amount of damage.
Man, stop yelling my name like that. Sounds weird.
Help out once in a
Get lost.
And there you go, that should be it. Yep, there we go.
Lost.
Bellum lost? What should we do now? We were told that...
Don't do anything. Leave the data piles to the Sons of Calydon.
Well, there you go. Don't mess with the Sons of Calydon, I would say.
Okay. Okay.
Lighter, I came here to face you. Now that we fought, according to League rules, I concede defeat.
Okay, so but that means we know which biker gang is behind this.
Claim my honor.
No, you're wrong. You never needed to reclaim any honor in the first place.
Because he doesn't have one, huh? Probably,
I
or something, I don't know.
It's just that everything in the underground fighting scene means nothing to me.
Oops.
What?
Hurting an opponent for money, taking a dive for money. That life has nothing to do with honor. Only those with no choice step into the ring. You were no different back then. You've got the skills to leave that place behind and become.
So
a
it's
biker
basically
gang's
just
champion.
like stomping on
Finally
everything
get on that
he
dark
thought he
hellhole.
had, or like he was proud of. Proud of, not pride.
Lighter, you mean...
Be grateful grateful for the outer ring. It doesn't care about your past or where you come from. If you've got the skills, you rewrite your fate. If you just want to test your mettle against me, say the word. I'm down anytime. After all, I've got a rival that I've been itching to challenge for a while now.
Alright.
I will.
So we have a bit of a rival story coming up here as well. Quite interesting.
No problem, Bellum.
Oh, looks like Bellum is not his original name.
Lighter! You never intended on remembering my name. You're just messing with me again.
I guess he just likes to mess around.
Name thing. I meant everything I said.
That doesn't make me feel any better.
Okay, so that's something. Well, there you go. That was the, we have now set up the data pods, and even though they were taken away, I guess we'll restore them? Or have gained the data, I don't know. But now let's go ahead and get some motorcycle parts. The early bird buyer version. And in here, it appears we actually get all three. All three of the, like, our free team of Calydon characters. There's the fourth one, of course. Not long after, somewhere near the recycling plant inside the hollow.
The place that refits old vehicle parts is just past the hollow entrance. We'll be there soon.
Oh, actually, I've got a question.
Okay.
I heard from Wise that the factory in the hollow sells parts after they've been sorted. If that's the case, why not just buy them outside the hollow?
I guess they're more expensive there?
It's simple, really. With so many bikers in the old oil field, the leftover parts that do end up reaching the market are the ones that no one wants.
Or that, of course.
Exactly. It's like if you want top quality fresh fish. Someone has to set out to sea early in the morning and use an airship to get the ingredients back to the kitchen.
An entire airship? Is that really necessary in this ridiculous ceremony? I mean, probably.
It's just fish. Is all that really necessary?
Proxy, it's way easier for us to come into the hollow to buy stuff, compared to the hassle city folks go through just to have a meal.
Alright, Burnice hasn't been released yet, but we get to play her in this mission anyway. Character intro Burnice 1. Hold special attack to activate EX special attack, intense heat steering method. If there's enough energy, hold special attack again to activate EX special attack, intense heat steering method double shot. Deals greater fire damage and accumulates fire normally built up faster. When Burnice consumes energy, it will accumulate heat. Upon reaching 50 points, Burnice will enter the nitro-fuel cocktail state. While in the nitro-fuel cocktail state, holding basic attack consumes heat to unleash basic attack Mixed Flame Blend. When Burnice hits enemies with her basic attack Mixed Flame Blend, EX special attack, chain attack, or ultimate, she inflicts the scorched effect. When other squad members hit enemies in the scorched state, the afterburn effect is triggered. Consume heat to deal fire damage to the target and accumulate fire anomaly built up. Basically, hold. Yeah, I guess if you use the special attack, it's basically engaging both flamethrowers. Interesting. Well, I guess let's just use her and gain some experience. Okay. I think I kind of like Burnice compared to Caesar. Where do you have to go? Okay, looks like here.
These traps are in the factory to keep ethereals out. They're really dangerous.
Hard to say which one is more dangerous. Traps or Burnice?
Just watch. I'm gonna burn them to the ground.
Yeah, that's a fair question, actually.
There's a lot of ethereals around here.
Just see it as us helping the boss of the recycling plant clean up a bit.
Interesting how people can apparently work in the Hollow. Didn't expect that, to be honest. Alright, but let's see anyway. And let's see Burnice ultimate as well.
Ready for a fiery feast?
Had to make sure to actually explode them.
Recycling plant is just up ahead.
Reminder, the ether concentration here is quite low, and spatial stability is normal.
No wonder they can still do business here.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Well, based on like the previous stuff, I would kind of expect it to be impossible, but never mind. Okay, looks like we have to talk with Shrewd Man.
Greetings. By the look of your gear, I take it you're from the Motor League.
Hey, old timer. We're looking for some bike parts.
So, you're here for parts too, huh? Unfortunately, we're out of
Oh.
stock until the Torrid Inferno is over.
That's interesting and quite strange.
Say what? The heck's going on?
Some youngsters came by this morning and bought up all of my stock.
Huh?
I warned them that buying up everything would make things difficult for my other
Well, that's
customers.
probably the point.
But the Thyron girl leading them seemed awful fiery, and they paid well above market price.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they bought them on a purpose to, you know, move them away from everyone else.
Oh, she said she's from the Sons of Calydon, and that they were prepping for the big challenge since they finally got a spot to compete.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not correct.
Wait, do we have any Thyrans? Grassy, Woody, and Bricky aren't girls, right? Burnice, the heart of the matter is that someone impersonated us and bought everything.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's probably also related to the other gang.
Wait, what did you say?
We're the real Sons of Calydon. We have no idea who those other people are.
Damn, not only did they keep us from getting parts, they also tarnished our reputation. They played their hand well.
Well, you can. I'm pretty sure it'll be from the other girls.
Well, actually, the whole thing just feels wrong to me. If you can persuade her to change her mind, I won't object.
Well, she's still around.
Just, don't mention it was me who told you.
I mean, we don't know who it is.
Where did those people go, old man?
So I guess we're gonna try and like track them down.
After they bought everything here, they headed straight to the abandoned vehicle graveyard deeper in the hollow when they heard there were more parts there.
Oh, so it sounds like they might still be around. Most of them, you still have a chance to intercept them.
Looks like we've still got a chance to catch them.
Let's get going, Proxy.
All right. Well, time to catch them down, like track them down.
To get my bike back. Can we make it in time?
Don't worry. Bell asked Piper to bring the vehicles here.
Okay.
This way.
Looks like that's
There's
basically
a
it.
spatial fissure nearby.
There's anything else down there? And it placed a truck there just to make sure we can't look further. Well, anyway, time to carry on.
We'll be able to rendezvous with her soon.
I knew we could count on you.
The rendezvous point is on the highway. We're almost there.
Master, please be aware. Explosive items detected in the vicinity.
It's open. Let me burn them to the ground.
What's the worst that could happen?
Burnice has activated reckless charge mode.
Who's that? What terrible taste.
who uses Golden Damsel in Distress as their Internaut username has no right to question my taste.
No, even Fairy starts a fight against Lucy. Well, that's quite entertaining. Anyway, let's continue on. And let's see. Yeah, I think I like, from those three characters, I like Burnice the most.
This one won't be easy. Watch out.
Wait, let's see, let's pull her ultimate and hopefully have her deal with literally the rest. Yeah, okay, that's a decent amount of damage, I would say. But now that I think about it, I think that basically Sons of Calydon are a lot more fire-based. Obviously Caesar isn't, but if you think about it, Lucy is. Like with this, she also does fire. I'm not entirely sure what Piper does. Well, yeah, that makes 2 out of 4 fire.
Great. Piper's already here.
Do we have a chest around here? Nope, I don't think so. You have this now. It have kind of looked like there might have been a chest here, but I do not see anything. It was kind of like, it did have a blue shimmer to it. Maybe, is there anything up here? I don't think so. I guess not. Well, let's carry on then. Oh wait, hang on, we have some more stuff here. I don't think we really need the heal, but might as well take it along. Just don't think we can come back. Oh wait, hang on. Oh, there's the chest! Okay, there you go. Let's carry on then, and there we go! Oh! Well, hello, Piper. Looks like she has taken care of it.
You brought the vehicles.
So, turns out the Sons of Calydon have taken on.
I'm just heeding the proxy's call. Little old me wouldn't keep you waiting for a minute longer. Your rides are here for you. Let's get a rolling.
I did not to be honest, Piper's not a Phaethon. So, I mean, that does still mean that technically,
Thanks, little OU. Guys, let's ride.
Well, that makes things awkward if you now go back and, you know, correct them. Actually, yes, this person is indeed from us. Whoopsie. Anyway, as soon as she finishes speaking, Burnice immediately gets onto her bike and rides off.
Slow down, Burnice! You're going too fast!
Oh no.
It's time to find out who's the fastest. We might be able to get ahead of them.
Oh?
Woo-wee. You young'uns sure got some fire in your belly.
Yeah, Piper is not a Phaethon, so...
Foxy, get on! Let's head out!
Okay. So that means basically... Piper wasn't the one who brought them, or like prepared the bikes? Or like brought the bikes along, okay, I guess it now makes more sense. Okay, moments later, near the vehicle graveyard.
Perfect. We're the first to get here.
About that one.
I was thinking, since we have the upper hand, we might as well call it a day.
Well, there's the actual Phaethon.
Seeing you like this really brings out my predatory instincts.
So soft. So warm.
What the hell?
Are you crazy?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she is.
Don't all kitties love being warm and toasty?
Okay, right, let's fight against it.
Burnice, it's rude to stroke someone's tail if you don't know them.
Oh yeah! The first time you meet should be a scratch under the chin, right?
Don't patronize me.
No, can't you do it?
I'm not sure if I can take Burnice serious right now. I don't think she is. Oh boy, okay.
The enemies are tired. Keep it up.
Alright then. Burnice definitely has issues, but I don't mind them. Right, time to do this one. And there you go. Now, please do whatever you were claimed to be. Or, let's see what's up with that.
Give up? Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Explain yourself.
It means the refitted parts will be returned, and I'll give up the parts from the vehicle graveyard. So let's just pretend none of this ever happened.
How can we trust their word? I don't think we can.
Pretend none of this ever happened?
What? Feeling hard done by? After I bought the parts, no one else should have come by. This shouldn't affect the Sons of Calydon's reputation. Besides, if my employer finds out I failed, it won't do me any good either. So I'll say the job's done. You benefit from this too.
Pretend none of this ever happened?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Burnice won't accept that.
Come on, what's your deal? What more do you want?
Probably all of it or something.
Oh, but we were having so much fun just now.
Oh boy.
What?
I'm pretty sure Pulchar did not have fun, and also why can we see her name?
Kitty, you're really good. I've never seen a Thyran as skilled and cute as you before.
Cute? Wait, what are you talking about?
I mean it. And it looks like the legends are true. Cat Thyrans aren't loyal to their masters.
I'm just a mercenary working to get paid.
Okay, so Burnice has had quite a fun. Pulchar, on the other hand, not really.
Honestly, I'm not a big fan of him.
But obviously, I guess it's time to find out what the issue is.
But I can't reveal his identity. I don't want to cause trouble for myself, so don't even go there.
That's okay. We won't ask. Hey, Burnice! This isn't your decision to make!
Let's see though.
Leave her be, Lucy. Once Burnice has her mind made up, nothing's gonna change it.
Kitty, if you
Yeah,
don't like
Burnice
your
is a bit,
crew, why not join the Sons of Calydon?
I like her. I think she's funny. Wait, we're getting her ready to join the Sons of Calydon. What?
Aren't you afraid I'll betray you?
Also that, didn't you just say you don't, Catfire don't respect their master, or like the...
Don't worry, I've heard that kitties choose to partner up with only the strongest. The Sons of Calydon can definitely live up to that.
We'll see. Once you've actually proven you're the strongest.
Well, I guess let's continue fighting.
And stop calling me Kitty. I do have a name. It's Pulchra.
It would have been funny if the game just actually called Pulchra. I was saying here Pulchra, I believe earlier, but I guess the name is Pulchra. Or the pronunciation is Pulchra. It would have been funny if the game actually called her Kitty until now.
Okay, Pulchra. Let's play again next time.
With a playmate who doesn't know their own strength? I think I'll pass. But I am partial to warm places.
Well, Burnice might be a little too warm, to be honest, but there you go. Well, I guess we have now gotten the parts and so on. So now I'm not quite sure what's up next. Later that night after dinner. I'm so full. Nothing beats a good meal after a hard day's work. Pyro's cooking is amazing. Whether it's mystery meat burritos or mystery meat skewers, I can't get enough. Uh-oh. Really not phased at all. I think I just insect legs or something there. Oh boy. Protein-packed meals are the best, wise. Plus it gives us a taste of outer ring life. Sure. Oh, your phone's ringing? A message perhaps? Lucy! Phaethon, it's me, Lucy. Hi, Lucy. Phaethon, I have something to talk to you. I'll wait for you at the hut behind the gas station. Oh yeah, on here. Come alone and don't let anyone else find out. Okay. Well, time to meet her. And, bye Belle, I guess. Actually, oh, we can still interact with you? Oh, Lucy's looking for you? Wise, you should go check it out. I'll wait for you back here and where we're staying. Okay. Well, time to meet up with Lucy. In the backyard of this building. Hello there! Hey. Okay, there we go.
Proxy, sorry to call you here so late.
Wait, what does Lucy have to discuss?
I'll cut to the chase. I have an extra commission for you, and I need you to keep it secret.
Oh, okay. Can you explain more, or why keep it out from the others? Let's ask for details first. Maybe it may become obvious.
Lately, every time we go into the hollows, we're met with one obstacle after another. Ugh, it's clear someone has it out for us.
Yep.
I did a background check on Bellum and Pulchra. There's no public info linking them to any biker gang, but I bet they've got something to do with the Vanquishers.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the same bet. Wasn't sure what the name was again. I feel the same. No other gangs are suspects.
I feel the same. After all, the Tour de Inferno is a duel between your factions.
Also, knowing Lucius, there's no way he's not involved. But we don't have solid proof, so we can't do anything about it.
Yep, so that'll be interesting.
I expected some tricks from our rivals, but something's off. Their intel is always right on the money.
Does that mean we have a mole? It could.
If they didn't know about our plans ahead of time, how could they keep getting the jump on us? Someone in town.
But of course the big question is, who's doing that, right? Do you have any suspects?
Do you have any suspects in mind?
I guess we can get Fairy's help or something to figure out.
Not yet.
Or have. Okay, to be fair, we don't have a lot of smart ones around, but you know, maybe there's something she can figure out. They have to communicate somehow.
I'll look into it. I might need your help further down the line, though.
Don't worry, Phaethon will take the commission. Yeah, I mean, we can't really do anything else realistically if you think about it, so...
Thanks. Oh, and just a reminder, don't tell the others. Especially Burnice.
Because we don't really know, I know who would be doing it, but...
Burnice can't keep a secret. And as for Caesar, well, never mind.
Yeah, as we just saw, Burnice can go a bit crazy, so yeah, makes sense. You're such a reward. You care a lot about Caesar, don't you? Just go ahead with the
Caesar, don't you?
with that.
No way! I have intel Caesar doesn't know, which means I have the upper hand. That's all.
I feel like they're fighting each other so much they have begun liking each other.
Anyway, I'll contact you once I get a breakthrough. Wait for my word.
I'm pretty sure Lucy would be short-term to win, but in the long term she'd probably be sad that she won and she can't fight with Caesar this much any further. Right, what is the proxy? Is there anything else I'd like to know about Lucius? Wondering how I know it was him? Lucy loves making others do his dirty work. Having mercenaries and keeping his clan hands clean, he's been using these tricks ever since he became the Overlord's right-hand man. If you dealt with him before, you'd know what I mean. To be honest, I have a feeling he's involved in that accident when you first came to the Outer Ring. That accident does seem suspicious. I looked into it. None of the Motor League's trucks took that road that day. Was it an attack aimed at us? We decided to hire a proxy before settling in Blazewood, so that information couldn't have leaked. But Lucius probably got the details from the Motor League's records of trucks entering New Eridu. That probably makes more sense. I believe he aimed to cause supply losses or even casualties for us. Sorry for getting you dragged into this mess. It's okay, a proxy's life is never short of risks. Makes sense. It's getting late, I'm out. Go get some rest, proxy. Well, tell Belle what has happened. We'll do that after a quick 5-minute break that I need to do. But I'll see you in 5 minutes. Alright, I'm back. We're about to get back into the game. Just give me a moment. Whereas I look my audio mixer. Sorry, it should be on. Anyway, let's continue on with the game. And there we go. We just talked with Lucy, and now we're gonna tell Belle what happened. I wonder if it's you. Yes. Now, where's Belle at? I mean, Belle said she will be waiting us, like she will be waiting for us at the place where they're at, and I guess it'd be somewhere around here? Maybe in here, who knows? Anyway, hello Belle! Here's the news. You're back, boys. What did Lucy say? Tell Belle what happened? I see, Lucy's got valid concerns. Compared to relatively unknown enemies, it's threats from nearby that are more concerning. Lucy's investigation might take a while, boys. Since we're free for now, let's kick back and do our own things. Yep, sounds good. Let's hope we can get this dealt with. Getting nice late, boys. Time to go to bed. And yes, we can go inside. Cool. Room door. Would you like to relax now? Let's take a break now. Oh, come on. I wanted to see the room inside. You enter the room and lay down on the bed. That is not the most comfortable, but smells fresh and clean. With Lucy's news on your mind and the exhaustion from the hollow, you drift off to sleep. The night passes before you realize it, and a new day dawns in the outer ring. Alright, I'm a little bit disappointed. And, oh wait, there you go, level 51. That's cool. But anyway. Let's head back up the hill and talk to Belle again. And Belle, hello, Bernie. Well, okay, no, they're at the regular positions. So it's not Boston's story thing that they are here. But anyway, let's talk with Belle and see what's up. There you are, boys. What's up? Talk about Lucy's requests. Yep. Time to enter some more story. If you're worried, shoot Lucy a message and ask her about how the investigation is going. Maybe we can help. Alright, let's do that. Lucy, it's me about before. Hey Proxy, your timing couldn't be better. I was just about to message you. I've got some clues. Also looking. We have a suspect, but it's kind of tricky. Meet me where we met up last time. I'm on my way. Okay, I'll be waiting. Alright, let's see. Of course, I would say I'm not entirely sure if that place is the best one that exists. Oh, I was joining us. Because to be fair, people would surely be able to, you know, spy on us in here, but I guess this is the best place you could have here, so whatever. Well, time to talk to you guys.
Oh, Proxy, it's you. Are you looking for Lucy?
Nah, just wandering around. Or I guess I want to go through the infernal details. I wonder what they say now, just wandering around. Let's see.
No, just taking a stroll around the area. You go ahead.
Ah, Proxy. You really know how to keep your mouth shut.
Okay.
That's good to know.
It sounds like Pi was definitely involved.
I've said it before. If you can't keep a secret and are slow to react, you're not cut out to be a proxy.
Also the test just now. Piper, where are you testing me? Let's go.
Piper, were you
Let's go for the
testing me
second
just now?
response.
Sorry. But what comes next is crucial, and it's messier than we thought.
Okay, let's see.
The suspicious individual was discovered by Piper. She'll fill you in on the details. Here's the deal. Ever since we've set up camp here, I've noticed something odd.
Is that the random buyer that's constantly standing around?
Every time Blazewood ships out their handicrafts, Casa always leaves town for 2 or 3 hours at night, carrying hollow gear with her. Since Lucy told me there might be a mole, one night I pretended I couldn't sleep and talked to Casa when she was about to leave.
Okay, so the castle, I'm pretty sure, was the town mayor.
She said she was out for a stroll because she also couldn't sleep. And then she just went back inside as if everything was normal.
And then she went just back outside again.
An hour later, she snuck out of Blazewood again.
That's really suspicious. Cassie could very well be the informant.
Her behavior does seem quite bizarre.
Ugh, this is terrible news.
But pretty sure she was the town mayor.
Cass's relationship with the Sons of Calydon goes back longer than I've been around. We
Or-
set up camp here because
Right,
of
I
that
think
trust.
so. I don't think the wiki has any info yet, but I just want to see the image. Do you guys have an image already? Nope. Well, but I'm pretty sure that that was the name of the mayor.
And to Caesar, Casa has always been like a big sister. Someone she can rely on.
Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's Casa, but it does make her suspicious. But she could have other reasons. This is going to be crushed, the bond between Blazewood and the Sons of Calydon.
Caesar's going to
Let's
be
go
torn
with
up
Caesar.
about it.
So, we have to investigate this discreetly. If we're right about this, we need to solve it without Caesar knowing.
Well,
Tough situation. Like speeding downhill heading for a turn, but your brakes are out. But dwelling on the worst case scenario won't help. We have to roll with the punches, cause that's how the Sons of Calydon do.
right.
Piper's right. Once a wild boar charges, there's no backing down.
So basically, we're gonna have to investigate Casa, but keep it secret from literally anyone.
Proxy, I
Not
heard there's
even
another
Caesar,
shipment going out
Burnice,
in a
and
few
so on.
days. Casa should follow her usual routine.
But it's also possible that Castle's just taking care of the shipment, but we're gonna have to
Follow her
figure
at night
out.
and see what she's up to.
Alright, the night of the Blazewood shipment has finally arrived. Casa's already left town, boys. Let's pack up and get moving. Betrayed or not, investigate the truth behind Casa's all-midnight departure from Blazewood. Oh boy! That would be fairly hard if it was indeed her. What are you guys doing? And I did not walk... I did walk up here. No, I did. But I didn't, but yes, I definitely did. Right, anyway, let's continue on and figure out what's happening. By the way, I just noticed we only have 6 of those gold ones. That's quite strange. True, I'm pretty sure those gold ones are usually story ones, right? That was pretty much how it always was. Yeah. So, I'm a little bit surprised that we just keep collecting those red ones right now, but, well, anyway, maybe that's... Oh, true, wasn't it TV mode? Something that they did bring up is that they're reducing the amount of TV mode used, so, which personally I kind of dislike. I like them to use the TV mode a lot more, but I don't think I would like to use them a lot more, but I did like the TV mode itself though. So, not really how I like, what I should think about, you know, them not using it at all. Yeah, I think that's disappointing, and that kind of made Zenless what it's supposed to be, you know, but I guess we'll time to find out. Alright, let's find out what's happening, and you apparently came with us. How are things with Burnice and Caesar?
How are things with Burnice and Caesar?
I checked. Caesar's already asleep. That girl's got a routine like clockwork.
And Burnice is all taken care of. I sparred with her the entire day to wear her out.
Oh, okay.
Looks like tonight, the ethereals in the hollow won't taste my perfect one-hit KO. They got off lucky.
Quit whining, Lighter. If you'd hidden the nitro fuel better, we wouldn't be in this mess.
Oh,
Right,
okay.
let's get moving. Only the 3 of us and the proxy can
So that's
handle
why, so Burnice drank some nitro fuel, and that's basically why she had to be taken care of like that. Right, let's see though, what's happening? What is Caesar doing? She's doing something, that's for sure.
It's Casa! This way, quickly!
Okay, I'm just not gonna judge Piper by being another person with a, well, it's not a chainsaw. Close enough, probably. Or I guess it's just an axe, basically. Some sort of axe. Right, but let's see. Not quite sure what to expect. We're gonna figure out what Casa's up to. And to be fair, innocent until proven, it could very well be that Casa is just doing something actual important. And you know, maybe like just trying to make sure that nobody really, you know, that actual shipments, you know, go fine. Like everything's fine with them. That's a possibility. We don't know just yet, that is. But I guess we'll find out in just a second. Let's see. Well, I guess we're gonna be... Sure, if you want a home run, then... And there you go, here's the home run, but looks like things are not going too well. Yep, that'll be very... a big problem. Although, to be fair, can we make it less obvious than, you know, activating this moving thingy? I don't think we really could.
At your service.
So, there's that problem. Anyway. Looks like Piper's physical. So we have 2 fire, 1 physical, and actually maybe I might be wrong, but I think Caesar might also be physical.
Let's search the area first.
That would make sense, cause shield, you know. So yeah, I guess the Sons of Calydon are. Oh, I have to interact with that thing. The ground past the barricade looks damp, but no footprints. Did Casa head to the Apollo?
Looks like this isn't the right way.
Okay, so that means we have to go up one more. Yeah, Sons of Calydon appear to be a mix of physical and fire. Which makes sense, you know. We are in a arbitrary region. Wait, I want to wait with my ultimate until they have full days. And that's about to happen. Oh, not quite. There we go. And there we go. Now we can use the ultimate. And there we go.
Take this.
I think this place is a storage area.
We can enter, and there's someone in one bamboo here, which might be a problem. All doors are locked and no clues about Casa's whereabouts. But thankfully, we have a witness here. Let's try asking that bamboo over there. Is it a good idea to ask bamboo these questions? I wouldn't be sure, to be honest, but let's see. What brings you here, Master? I wasn't napping. Oh, you're not Master, or the one with the pointy ears, or the tall guy. Who are you? Casa asked us to check out on the goods. Master asked you to come? Okay, Casa's the master of this bamboo, that's good to know. The goods are fine and the ether concentration is low here. Everything is good. Where's the master? What's in the cargo boxes? Master went to meet that pointy-eared guy and left through the fissure. The fissure? Ah, there's a magical fissure in the storage. Master says it's hidden behind the stack of cargo boxes, but I'm too stupid to remember where precisely it is. Master told me to stay away, saying that I'd get sucked in and die. If you're looking for Master, go through the fissure. It's hidden behind a stack of cargo boxes. Well, we have multiple cargo box stacks here. But let's see. Nope. Okay, cool. Stacked crate, so that can't be right.
It's the exit. Let's go.
Oh, I guess it is. I did not quite expect that to be it, but yeah, I guess it is. Right, drive safely, follow safety road. Okay. Interesting. Well, time to go here, I guess. Let's find Caesar. We might just straight up run into them. To be honest, that could be the case. But I guess it's walking. But surely we can't be too far away. I'm a little bit concerned about that one. Guess we'll find out. Motorbike Bangu helps us out. Okay, there we go. Let's continue.
Looks like she's waiting for someone. Proxy, let's take a closer look.
Okay, we're gonna be hiding somewhere. Almost certainly.
I'm here like I was told. Hello? Is anyone there?
I thought we agreed.
Morse?
You were supposed to come alone.
What are you talking about? Hand over the goods like you promised.
If you want the goods, you're gonna have to pay up. Or I'll just take it from the Sons of Calydon.
Well, that may be a problem.
You're mine now, and my prey never escapes.
Of course we were discovered.
Morse, Casa, let's settle this right now. Caesar trusted you. What are you doing?
I'm pretty sure there'll be a reason, but let's see.
Hold on, Lucy, I can explain.
You guys met us here in secret.
I'm gonna keep quiet to let them do the talking.
What did they hook you up with?
It's not like that. It's just that the town is in dire need of necessities. Ever since the gas station ran out of gas, we've been running low on money and resources.
What? You never mentioned any of this before.
Well, I guess you might not have wanted to make it the problem of you guys. Right, so Casa thinks she was forced to by the issues that the town had. Not entirely sure if that's understandable, well I guess we'll find out. But it looks like we have already dealt with him, which was quite fast, but well of course he uses some kind of smoke bomb. Of course he escapes that way. Let's see. I don't think we can, right? Oh. What just happened?
Caesar, you're here?
Oh.
Caesar, calm down and listen to me.
That's a bit of a problem.
Enough! I know. These supplies will get corrupted if left in the hollow. Casa. Take them with you.
Okay. We're having...
Overlord Pompeii?
Oh. What is happening here?
While, Caesar of the Sons of Calydon.
Well, that's an unexpected,
by Big Daddy's side would
Although,
dare
no
bring
mind.
her underlings to challenge me.
No one, he's part of the bad gang that, you know, deals with the, or is the opposite of the, like, the enemies of the Sons of, anyway, for some reason I just dropped the name, Sons of Calydon. How did I completely miss that? Anyway, in the meanwhile, thank you for following Nilo Martin 32, apparently. 3 minutes ago. Anyway, Pompeii has arrived, and of course you know that he's part of the rival gang. So let's see what kind of setup this was.
Lord Pompey, while the Sons of Calydon still recognize you as the leader of the Motor League, you'd better explain why you're here.
That'd be good to know, yes
Let's
indeed.
not get ahead of ourselves. That will be addressed soon enough. But first, there's a more pressing matter. Caesar, these goods are what the Vanquishers promised to deliver to Blazewood. Are you deciding to let the mayor take them?
Don't push your luck.
I mean... Yes? What would happen if she didn't?
Lucy, wait. I heard you arguing with Casa earlier.
What's going on here? We're gonna have to figure that out.
They really are food and medicine. They weren't lying.
Okay.
No matter where they came from. These are things the town needs. But, Casa, if you're in a bad spot...
Also, that is. I mean, I'm pretty sure she didn't want to like bother them. Like, she didn't want to maybe lose pride, because that's basically the thing that's all going around here.
Caesar, I was actually planning to ask you for help. But then you came in all excited, telling me you qualified for the Tour d'Inferno and asked if you could stay in Blazewood for a while.
Oh, and you didn't want to bother her.
The Sons of Calydon have helped Blazewood so much over the years. At a crucial time like this, we have no way to repay you. So how could we make you worry about this for us too?
But of course, by doing that, you know, she basically caused trouble for the Sons of Calydon. Because now they had to deal with all of these issues.
Repay? Selling us out to the Vanquishers?
Now, I think you completely did the opposite, which obviously, as you can clearly tell, that's basically infuriating Lucy.
Selling you out? Wait, Lucy, I've never betrayed you. I just made a deal with the Vanquishers. We trade the handicrafts we make for supplies.
So wait, hang on. That's not really how it looked like initially, so Casa has nothing to do with it?
She's telling the truth. Although you have the favor of Blazewood, as the Overlord, I couldn't turn a blind eye to the needs of the residents. So, I presented them
But
with
now
an
the question is, of course, who else is the mole? Who else is leaking
Casa
information?
suggested moving the trade to the Hollow to avoid any misunderstandings. I agreed. After all, we can't disrupt the peace among League members.
Yeah, that's basically what I said earlier. Innocent before found guilty, and I guess the innocent part is holding truth here.
So you're saying the leak about our whereabouts has nothing to do with you?
Standing your ground is a good trait, but not knowing when to back down is just disrespectful. I'm here to resolve this matter.
Okay, so what's going on?
Today I found this in the handicrafts Blazewood delivered.
Oh? Vicious sunflint part. A sunflint part given by Pompey. A little bottle made out of iron, usually with some oil inside as a blessing. But this one has an electronic chip inside instead. Oh. So did it just hang up some fake sunflints and just basically have people listen along that way? Is that how it works?
Is that
I guess so.
Moors, this vial should have contained heavy oil, the lifeblood of the old oil field. So why is this here? Also, the supplies delivered to Blazewood of late seem to be less than what was agreed upon. Do you know anything about this?
So we have no more, luckily. We just have listening devices all over Blazewood, which is how they got their information.
Boss Pompey,
Moors, I didn't bring you along for the Tour d'Inferno just for you to play dirty tricks.
Well, he clearly did.
If we, as the League Overlords, are not just, then who would want to remain part of the League? And who would protect the old oil field?
I'm so sorry. I messed up.
Oh boy. I don't see why it would be solved this easily, to be honest.
I wasn't thinking straight. It's all my fault. I'll take the punishment.
You're willing to take your punishment. Do you think you alone can
I don't
bear
think
the
it.
responsibility for
I
the
really don't
damage
think
that
it'd be
you've caused?
solve that easily? I don't think so.
Sons of Calydon, Casa. Mors is my subordinate. I failed to manage him properly. I won't shift the blame onto him. As the current overlord, I'll take responsibility for this and provide compensation.
Well, that sounds cool, but I really don't think this would be the end.
Nice speech. Now how do you plan to fix this?
Recently, I negotiated and reached cooperation agreements with several areas neighboring the old oil field.
Okay.
According to the agreement, the old oil field's damaged oil pipelines can be rebuilt through other regions, as long as we provide some of the oil to them.
Oh. So they're going to fix the pipeline?
Wait, does that mean our town's oil supply is saved?
That's right. Within 3 months, the supply should be restored.
Well, that's good news, but I still can't help but feel very suspicious.
Also, several regions have agreed to share the roads, opening up at least 5 new freight routes for the old oil field. Sons of Calydon. In the next 6 months, I plan to have you manage 3 of these routes. I take it you won't refuse.
Oh boy. Okay, so that sounds pretty amazing, but I think it's very suspicious.
Hand them over on a silver platter?
I heard you've been drawing bad routes lately. Though it's just a coincidence, it's time to compensate you. And though the new routes are lucrative, they also traverse treacherous areas and require experienced riders.
Okay, so it's entirely possible that all of this was just a misunderstanding. Honestly, I don't really feel like it.
I have a condition, though. You need to help the less fortunate residents in these 3 regions for free during this period. And any teams using the routes in the future must do the same. How does that sound?
Hey, Lucy. How are the terms? Are they
It sounds too good, you know? I don't trust him.
If it's true, it does solve our long-standing issues with Blazewood. Plus,
I don't trust him.
expanded routes, the other biker gangs would see a significant income boost.
But to be fair, that's fair point.
I see. Hey, old man! Your terms are certainly interesting, but it looks like you're making assumptions. The title of Overlord and who gets to allocate
Oh
the
yeah,
routes
of
hasn't
course
been
we have that as
decided
well. But yeah, I don't trust him.
If I become Overlord, I'll be fairer than you.
You can certainly talk the talk. I'll take that as a yes.
All right, I agree.
I still don't really know what to I don't think I can trust
Caesar,
him.
Here's a letter of commitment I wrote myself. The route allocations will be officially announced soon. See you at the Tour d'Inferno.
I really don't think everything's going fine. I can't trust him, you know? I don't think I can trust him. I feel really suspicious. Like everything's going bad, but surely is it all a misunderstanding? Now to be fair, like basically this is our first sight of them. Which was really, really bad, so it could have been completely misunderstanding, sure, but yeah, I don't know, I would say before I could actually make an image on or like form an opinion about this guy, we would actually have to see all these actions go ahead. Let's see.
So, it turns out, Mors bugged the handicraft sent to Blazewood for processing, and was listening in on our conversations.
Alright, this will be awkward.
Yes, and once the goods were processed and shipped out, they could discreetly retrieve the listening device. It's a flawless plan.
If that's the case, why did the Overlord reveal this? At that point, we hadn't even discovered the listening device.
That's true. It would have... But we hadn't discovered it yet. I mean, to be fair, we probably would have. It would have been an inevitability, I guess. Although, would it really have been? Who knows? I don't know.
Even if we hadn't found the listening device, once we cleared things up with Casa, we would have eventually started to suspect the handicrafts.
That's right. If we found the bugs ourselves, things would have gotten out of hand.
Is there a difference?
Well, in this case, it was controlled by him.
Oh, Burnice, always so optimistic. The Overlord stepping up shows some sincerity, at least. If we had confronted him, even if it was all Moore's doing, he wouldn't have accepted his terms, right?
Yeah, that's also true.
Mishandling this could have shaken the foundations of the Motor League, jeopardizing the safety of the old oil field.
That's true. So it was important that he, yeah, there's a lot around this, so kind of makes sense he decided to do that, or like, let's say, well, it does make somewhat sense, because, if the Motor League falls apart, people will start smashing in their own heads, and we don't want that.
It could jeopardize the safety
I'm
of
just
the
gonna go
entire
with
area?
that question, of course.
Yes. We've been able to live relatively peacefully, thanks to the League ensuring the security of our oil resources. You have to understand, our oil isn't just coveted by other regions in the Outer Ring. Big city companies see it as the only thing stopping them from expanding into the Outer Ring. If something happens to the oil, the biker gangs might have a chance to move to other areas, but everyone else won't be so lucky.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Especially Blazewood. The residents are mainly the elderly or children, and their ether aptitude is weak.
Oh, Proxy, there you are.
Okay, Lucy joins the Sons of
Sorry to bother
Discussion.
you, but can we talk?
Sure. Later, a little distance away, probably behind that
Proxy,
down
I want to discuss
thing again.
Caesar.
Yep.
Ever since we met with the Overlord, she's been acting weird.
To be fair, makes sense. I mean, her trust in, like, her, I'm gonna call it big friend, was practically, like, the Foundation took damage, which makes sense.
She's usually straightforward and energetic. But lately, she's just been sitting on her own, lost in thought. She's even eating less than usual.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. She's gonna be worried about the world situation. Caesar has something on her mind, almost absolutely. That's what's
Caesar's
going on.
worried about something?
It's strange, right? Lighter offered to train for the Turd Infernal with her, and she said she'd think about it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure her mental state is currently struggling.
I think it's related to what happened that day. But if I ask her, she won't tell me the truth. Just so you know, I don't really care what's wrong with her.
Of course you
She's
don't.
still the leader of the Sons of Calydon, and I can't let her affect the others.
Of course you don't care about herself.
Proxy, can you come up with something?
I'll try to fill her out subtly. How about I take Caesar out for some fresh air? I guess so. I mean, we are a sort of neutral person. We don't have much involvement with the Sons of Calydon, so us doing that may make
Lucy,
sense.
How about I take Caesar out to take her mind off things? I'm planning to head back to New Eridu tomorrow to copy some offline data. It might be a good opportunity.
That's a good idea. And Caesar hasn't been to New Eridu much. You can show her around.
That's a fun one. Okay, so I did hear that non-New Eridu people or citizens may have issues entering. So hopefully we can.
All right, I'll handle.
But I guess we'll
Caesar.
find out.
Tomorrow, have her take you to New Eridu on her bike. I'll leave the rest to you.
You tell Belle what happened with Caesar that night. Is something troubling Caesar? Yep. We've solved the information leak and cleared Cass's name. Caesar should be relieved, right? What's going on? It doesn't sound like Caesar's On top of copying the data, how about taking Caesar for a stroll? Relaxing a bit might help her clear her head. Alright, let's do that. It's getting late, Wise. You should get some rest since you're heading out tomorrow. Yes, we should indeed. Alright, let's go. We'll go down then. The auto wasn't too far away, not gonna lie. And let's head into our little room. I still wish you could view it. Since you and Caesar are heading back to the city tomorrow, perhaps you should go to bed early today. I'll go to bed now. Stepping into your room, you flop onto the simple yet cozy bed. If Caesar City tour around the corner, what should you do? Did I ask Belle what girls are into? What? You doze off before you realize it. After a period of time, you are awakened by the chirping of birds. Time to prepare to head back to Neridu. Lucy should have Caesar sorted by now, right? Well, let's see. Let's see what's up. Time to head back up with Lavaboo. I think it's kind of... Go. Anyway, let's see. There she is. Caesar's motorbike. Well, that's a nice look. Proxy, you're here. Lucy mentioned you're heading back to Neridu to copy the data for the tour of the Inferno. You've been a huge help to the Sons of Calydon, so I want to return the favor. Let me be your assistant and bodyguard this time. Also, hey, Singut, you may have an old name there. And also, sure, go ahead. So your backup is appreciated. Now I've got a top-notch assistant and bodyguard. Are you opposed to monorail posts? Yes or no? If yes, can I make one for the project that I'm helping with? I'm not really opposed. I would say. Whatever works the best. Previously I've been using like a repo per microservice, but I've been also using monorail posts at work, so I'm fine. I'm fine with going ahead with monorail posts. Alright, let's go! Literally. Love you, have a good stream. Thank you very much. Alright, let's head back to Random Play then. A few hours later at the Random Play store.
So this is where the famous Phaethon lives and runs a video store.
Yep.
That reminds me. Sometimes Lucy comes all the way to New Eridu just to see movies that feature her favorite stars.
Well, I guess, I mean, if they have a TV and like a VCR, then we can probably get them set up with some movies in the future. Hopefully. Because Lucy's will go back to the city often. Caesar, you haven't been to New Eridu much, have you? Let's talk about Lucy first.
Does Lucy still come back to the city often?
We sometimes do business in the city. Thanks to her New Eridu citizenship, she can come and go as she pleases.
But what about Caesar then?
Not me though. If I hadn't come with you today, it would have been ages since I'd been in the city.
Oh, okay, fair. Caesar, how about exploring the city today?
How about we explore the city today? I'll be your tour guide. We have some time while the data copies, and there's nothing else to do while we wait.
Alright, you're the boss.
Alright, let's see what we're doing with Caesar. What are we doing in the meantime? Speaking of ways of relaxing in Neridu, let's try the holiday default plan. Watching movies, drinking tea and milk, and shopping. For its Belle's default plan, Caesar's a girl too, and she is around the same age, so she probably won't be too opposed. Yep, let's take Caesar to Lumina Square next. Well, I thought we took the equipment for the HD2 thing, but it's still around here, obviously. Well, I think it'd probably be best if I stop the stream here though. Because I think it's probably best if I just have the role part of Caesar experiencing Neridu to be carried over to the second stream. Regarding the schedule, we have more Star Wars on Friday, which will be covering the actual flagship event, the War Dance ceremony, and then other than that, next week there will be streams. But obviously, I have some things to deal with, so I'll have to see. Now with also words starting back up, video stuff as well. But anyway, we're gonna be seeing. I'll be having some fun doing some other stuff, of course. But in the meanwhile, thank you very much for watching this stream. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, follow, subscribe, wherever you're watching, basically. Depends on where you're watching, I guess. And other than that, check out the links in the description. Follow Mastodon, Twitter, join Discord for schedule as soon as it's available. Check out a new project that we were working on. If you know me from DBL, you may be aware of it. Try the Discord to find more about that one. But yeah. Other than that, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on Friday for more Star Rail. Until then, have a good night.